pitch.
Yeah, he did a good job yesterday using his breaking ball. Usually he induces the opposition to weak contact. Yesterday was swing and misses. You tip your hat to him and you move on to the next one.
What about their rookie up from Double-A pitching today, Schwellenbach?
We're just going to make sure we control the strike zone. I think when we're not going good, we're chasing pitches, sometimes being too passive in the strike zone early on. So let's get ready to hit, use the big part of the field, and if we do that, we're going to be okay.
Nick Pivetta had that strikeout string last time out. They do pile up a lot of pitches when that happens, but certainly he was dominant.
Yeah. He threw the ball well. He started using his sweeper and the cutter, which he didn't use his first two starts coming out of the IL, and he's in a good spot physically. So just go out there and compete against these guys, give us a chance to win.
And despite the loss of Martin, you still have a pretty full bullpen today of your high leverage guys?
Yeah, we'll be fine. We got Weiser, we got Slade, we got Zach, the lefties, and obviously the big guy in the ninth.
And you got Valdez hitting second. He's really hit the ball very well since he came back.
Yeah, now without Abreu, we have to find a way, to maximize that two-hole. It might be Valdi, it might be Rafi. We don't know yet where we're going, but he's swinging the bat well. I think we can take advantage of, certain situations late in games. But, he cleaned up a few things in Worcester, and I'm happy that he's swinging the bat the way he is.
And use him briefly in the outfield. Will he see more action out there if needed?
No. That was only an emergency.
Alex, you go to Chicago tonight, but I'm sure your eyes will be on the Boston Celtics. What do you think as they open the NBA Championship Series?
Yeah, it'll be fun. I think it's a good series. Obviously, the Mavericks, been there, done that, right? Not with this group, but with that staff, and they have some experience. And with the Celtics, very similar to 2018, right? Everybody expect them to be in the finals. Now you got to win it, and I do believe they have the leadership and the group, to do it. So hopefully we see a parade in the next 20 days.
And maybe in late October.
That'll be great.
Thank you so much, and have a great trip.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, that was Alex Cora right here with Joe Castiglione. That was a nice comparison there. The Celtics and the 2018 Red Sox, a team that dominated from start to finish and then won the championship. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
You can watch the Red Sox pregame show on Twitch. Just follow WEEI and let love bloom in a 2024 Subaru with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. The Red Sox were late today getting their lineups out, but we do have it right now, so let's go ahead and tell you about it. It's time for the Herb Chambers starting lineups. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Leading off for the Red Sox in left field is Jarren Duran. He'll be followed by Emmanuel Valdez at second. Rob Refsnyder will bat third in DH. Rafael Devers, your cleanup hitter, at third. And then the reason why it took a little while to get to this lineup, it's because Tyler O'Neill's been activated, and he will start in right field batting fifth, followed by Dom Smith, who had a rough day in the field yesterday at first base, where he'll be again today, but did make up for it in part with a solo home run later in the game. David Hamilton will play shortstop and bat seventh, followed by Ceddanne Rafaela in center, and Reese McGuire doing the catching and batting ninth for Nick Pivetta, the starting pitcher. We'll hear the Braves starting lineups in just a little bit. Also, we will get your scoreboard update, let you know who's in the hot tub with the injury update as well. All that and more coming up right here on the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today and feel comfortable about tomorrow.
Today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, buy two, get one free on select varieties of strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Yes, a berry bonanza. Pick two of your favorite berries and get a third package or pint for free. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Arbella Insurance has been serving the New England community for over 35 years. Being your neighbor helps Arbella provide you the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for New England, here for good.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Subaru Summer is finally here. Hit the road in the upgraded all-electric 2024 Subaru Solterra with standard symmetrical all-wheel drive, DC fast charging capability, and adventure-ready cargo space. The Subaru Solterra is ready to power your electrifying summer adventures. Lease the 2024 Solterra for just $329 per month with $0 down. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com.
Savings and support start day one with Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus. This exclusive program with pro-level services
Ozuna, your designated hitter, and number 3 hitter as well. Matt Olson will bat cleanup at first base. Last night's hero for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies, who had that tie-breaking 3-run shot off Nick Pivetta into the Red Sox bullpen, which ended up breaking the tie and giving the Braves the lead for good. He's back in the lineup tonight, batting 5th and playing second base. He'll be followed by Travis d'Arnaud doing the catching. Adam Duvall, our old friend, back in Atlanta in right field. Jared Kelenic will bat 8th and play left field, and Orlando Arcia, your number 9 hitter at shortstop, behind the starting pitcher for Atlanta, Spencer Schwellenbach. Well, we have a couple of minutes here left, and I just wanted to sort of say that with the Red Sox trying to survive this series, this 2-game set with Atlanta, there is some relief hopefully on the horizon. Although I'll say this, what Lou Merloni had to tell me earlier is something to keep in mind here as they go to Chicago, a team that is desperately flailing and has lost so many games in a row. They had an 11-game losing streak. You had Tommy Pham wanted to go out and fight everybody. Just a bad situation there in Chicago. The Red Sox are in a bit of a bind themselves right now. It'd be really nice to see some of these guys, Tyler O'Neill back in the lineup, providing some stability there. That 1-2 punch of him and Devers is certainly nice to see back in the lineup, assuming he can get back to the way he was at the beginning of the year. He certainly struggled after coming off of IL the first time. And the Atlanta Braves, I mean, listen, they're no joke. You got a pitcher tonight who has been a top prospect in their organization for a couple of years now, 24-year-old Spencer Schwellenbach, who's eager to go out there and show what he can do in just his second major league start here against Pivetta, who is another guy who had a great start to the year and then after an injury has struggled to find his footing. Hopefully he finds it today as the Red Sox and the Braves getting ready to get underway here in just a few minutes. We'll turn it over to our guys, Joe Castiglione, Lou Merloni, Will Fleming over at Fenway Park. Hang tight, Red Sox are in action next right here on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network. You've been listening to the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. I'm Christian Arcan. Enjoy the game, everybody.
You've been listening to the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Proudly brought to you by Mass Mutual. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. The Red Sox are coming up next on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
You can host the best backyard barbecue when you find a professional on Angie to make your backyard the best around. Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Inside to outside, repairs to renovations. Get started on the Angie app or visit Angie.com today. You can do this when you Angie that.
Every business faces challenges, but complicated, expensive, and uncertain shipping shouldn't be one of them.
With USPS Ground Advantage from the United States Postal Service, you can avoid all the noise.
No more unexpected surcharges, hidden fees, or complex rate structures.
It's just easy, cost-effective, and dependable shipping. Tune your business's frequency to success and turn shipping to your advantage. Learn how at USPS.com/advantage. USPS Ground Advantage. Simple, affordable, reliable.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Mark, the owners of Reliable Fence, New England's leading fencing company.
Hey, Mark. Everyone realizes that fencing is a seasonal business. But can you believe that some people think it's already too late to have a new fence installed and still have time to enjoy it this summer?
I believe it. I hear that many fence companies are booked out months and even seasons right now.
Well, that's not the case here at Reliable. You still have time to go, 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 and have your new fence installed in just 2 to 3 weeks.
That's right. The best and most experienced crews in all of New England can have you enjoying your new fence by the 4th of July.
And that's super important for families with new pools, puppies, or increasingly annoying neighbors.
Just go to ReliableFencing.com. That's reliable, FENCING.com for the best and quickest fence installation.
You can count on it.
You can count on
it. Go, go, go.
Reliable Fence.
Hey there, it's Gresh. Now, I bet you didn't know that summer's the golden season for losing weight, right? Here's the science. Diet-induced thermogenesis. Try saying that 3 times fast. Basically, when we eat, our temperature rises. So when it's hot out, we tend to eat lighter meals. Plus, longer days, those extra daylight hours help regulate sleep, boosting our metabolism. With all these summer facts, your body is already saying, let's get this done, so get it done. With Awaken 180, you can take summer's natural gift of losing a pound or two and turn it into 50. The best part, it's not just a summer fling with Awaken 180 weight loss. You're starting a long-term relationship with a healthier, thinner you. Summer starts soon. Get your Awaken 180 consultation on the calendar today for any location or the at-home program. Go online, awaken180weightloss.com, or call 844-346-1800.
Reed's Ferry Sheds. Over 50 years, we've been selling our shed the same way. We're like a stick in the mud. Reed's Ferry does this thing. When the customer comes in, we help them buy a shed. I know, over at the home improvement store, they're cutting edge. They've got this machine that goes, welcome, please scan your first item. Geez, I mean, when it comes to not helping people, they got it down to a science. Now you got to Reed's Ferry. I'm sorry, you're going old school. We can't help ourselves. We pay attention to the shed customer, and boy, do we pay attention to our sheds. We wash them, sprinkle them with baby powder, give them a hug, and know them all by name. Bottom line, you end up with a lot more than their parking lot shed. Real service, better quality, backed by a 30-year warranty, and so good looking you can put it in the front yard. See for yourself at reedsferry.com. Then you make the call.
Call 888-85-SHEDS.
Need a shed? If it says Reed's Ferry, you got a good one.
This is
And the Boston Red Sox are the world champions.
Red Sox Baseball.
And it is gone! And Boston strong!
On the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
For the first time in 86 years.
The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Holy cow!
110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. Arbella, here for baseball fans, here for good. Brought to you by AZEC Exteriors. Visit www.azecexteriors.com. Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox.
And it's gone!
Citgo. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Sponsored by DigSafe. Call 811 before you dig or visit digsafe.com. Drains by James. Eastern Massachusetts leader in drain cleaning and pipelining.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Hire Morgan & Morgan. America's largest injury law firm. Cars for kids. Old car giving you problems? Why not donate it? Call 1-877-CARS-4-KIDS today. Northern Bank. New England Ford. Ford Trucks. Official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
Looking up! Grand slam!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program helps you manage and grow your paint business. Sponsored by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Swinging a drive to left field. There are a couple runs. Way gone!
Subaru of New England. Love spring in the all-wheel drive 2024 Subaru Forester. Verizon, the network Boston relies on.
Long gone into the monster seats.
Now, with all the play-by-play action, here's Joe Castiglione and Lou Merloni.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Fenway Park for the final game of this homestand and series against the Atlanta Braves, who won last night rather handily 8-3. Red Sox trying to avoid being swept in the season series. The Braves have won the first three, and this is the last time they will meet this year. Mostly blue skies up above, but some clouds. Although it's warm and very comfortable here, the Red Sox today hope Nick Pivetta can be the stopper. He'll go against a rookie right-hander up from Double-A, who actually began the year at A-ball this year, Spencer Schwellenbach.
That's a big one.
We got to say it several times. Schwellenbach is a guy who throws hard. Former two-way player, shortstop, and a closer at the University of Nebraska. He's had only 25 professional starts, so he gets the ball today for the Braves. Lou Merloni with us, and Will Fleming has the starting lineups, the national anthem, and more roster moves.
Yes, indeed, and some disappointing news for the Red Sox. We'll get to that in a minute. The Haverhill girls softball program is on the field with the Red Sox. Tyler O'Neill is back on the roster. He leads the Sox out to the diamond in time now.
for the presentation of our national anthem, which is brought to you by BuildSubmarines.com, where you'll find stable, sustaining, skilled trades careers helping bring the next generation of U.S. Navy submarines to life. We build giants because it takes one to build one.
Rule the World, produced in nearly 2 million streams. Please welcome Ryan Ryle.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
On a spectacular Wednesday afternoon, the Boston Red Sox play the series finale with the Atlanta Braves. They'll have Nick Pivetta on the mound against the rookie Spencer Schwellenbach. Sox are on the field with the Haverhill girls softball team. Will Fleming, Joe Castiglione, and Lou Merloni. And the Red Sox yesterday sort of hinted at the possibility that Chris Martin was going to go on the injured list. We found out today that move has been made official and that Chris has been dealing with a big-time bout of anxiety. So he is on the injured list. We'll get into that as the broadcast goes along. Zach Kelly takes his spot on the roster. Morgan & Morgan starting lineups brought to you by America's largest injury law firms as Pivetta takes his spot on the mound. Michael Harris has looked really good in the games against the Red Sox. He's swinging a hot bat. He's the center fielder. He leads it off. And then Austin Riley, who loves hitting at Fenway Park, is at third base batting second. Marcell Ozuna, that's third. He's the DH, and he's basically got the best numbers of any hitter to ever face Nick Pivetta, so really want to avoid damage from Ozuna today. He bats third. He's the DH. Matt Olson, not his normal offensive juggernaut. He is in there, though. He's the first baseman. He's the cleanup man. Ozzie Albies hit a massive game-changing home run last night. He's at second base batting fifth. The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, is in there and in the sixth spot. Sean Murphy, the swelling is down in his elbow. The x-rays were negative on him, which is a really encouraging sign, but man, has he been injury-plagued this season. So d'Arnaud, about the best backup, if you can call him that, in the whole game. He starts and he bats sixth. Adam Duvall, struggling at the plate, bats seventh. He's in right field. Kelnick has looked really good against the Red Sox. He's in left field, batting eighth. And Orlando Arcia homered again last night. He's at shortstop, and he bats ninth. Hard to look anywhere other than Ozuna for powering possibilities, which is brought to you by Comcast North Central. Listen to these numbers for Ozuna against Pivetta. He is 8 for 26 with 6 home runs and an OPS of 1296. With an advanced network cybersecurity solutions and trusted partnership, Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone. And we told you Martin on the IO with anxiety. That's the injury report brought to you by Eastern MedTech, who know how tough it
one encouraging sign for Pivetta last time out. You saw a much better sweeper. You saw him bring that cutter back. Something since he's been on the IL for about 3 starts. He got away from his cutter. Quite frankly, when he threw it left the yard. And there's good reasons why he got away from it. And the sweeper wasn't consistent. We saw that in his last outing. Of course, he struck out 8 straight. hopefully continue that because you're going to need that pitch here today against this lineup.
No doubt. Harris is in, Pivetta on the mound, and a man with last name letter total envy of Schwellenbach is ready for the play-by-play. The Hall of Famer, Joe Castiglione.
Thank you very much, Will. We both have 11 letters. So did Nomar. Call strike over the inside corner. Nomar still does. Harris, the center fielder. Michael Harris, the second, 259 with 5 homers, 19 RBIs. Sun pops out again. 80 degrees. The pitch, the left-hand batter, is a little low and away. Harris leads off against right-hand pitchers, and Albies against left-hand pitchers since Acuna went down with the season-ending ACL knee surgery. The pitch. Swinging a hard shot on one hop, and it eats up the second baseman. Valdez keeps it in front of him, though, and throws to first for the out. Right at him, a wicked shot, and it's a 4-3 out.
That was a nice job by Valdez. It was hard hit, and that in-between hop, and it was right at him. So, you don't want to take drop steps anywhere. You just kind of knock it down and get plenty of time to get Harris at first, and he does.
And to sacrifice your body a little bit, too. One down for Austin Riley. Struggling since he came off the IL, 5 of 31 since then, down to 230 with only 3 homers. That's likely to change. And he checks the swing and a pitch down and away in time, says the first base umpire, Junior Valentine. David Rackley, the crew chief, calling the balls and strikes. And with Valentine at first, Jeremy Riggs at second, and Ramon de Jesus at third. There it is. Check swing, it's up and away. Pivetta lost to the Tigers in his last start. Despite all those strikeouts, he 8 in a row. Lost his last 2 outings. The swings across, 2 down.
There's a cutter there from Pivetta, and he's really going to have a full pitch mix here today against this lineup. And even though they're without a guy in Acuna who's the reigning MVP, it's almost unfair. Because it's still a very dangerous lineup. So he needs to control that good curveball that he showed earlier, the cutter and the sweeper to go with that fastball.
They are only 6th in the league in runs scored, and 5th in homers with 63, but of course injuries have got a lot to do with that. And Ozuna, who owns Pivetta, takes a strike and a high fastball.
I would take a large wager out that says by the end of the year the Braves are much higher in the rankings than that.
Ozuna, triple crown threat right now. Strike over the inside corner. He's taken 2 strikes. He's first in home runs with 17, first in RBIs at 53, and 5th in batting at 313. 392 on base percentage for Marcell Ozuna.
And those 6 home runs that Will mentioned, that's the most by any active player against Pivetta. To me, you got a base open right now.
Yeah, even though it's 0-2. Got 3 bases open, in fact. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Oh, he challenged them and got him on 3 pitches. So there's the first strikeout of the game. Brought to you by Northern Bank. Get your business in the zone with Northern Bank. Member FDIC. Red Sox coming up on the Shaw Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
After suffering an injury, you may face many hard questions. What will tomorrow bring? Which firm should I choose to represent me and my family? At Morgan & Morgan, we will hold your hand every step of the way. From our one-click sign-up, mobile apps, and 24/7 availability, we make it easy to get your case started right from the comfort of your couch. All firms are not the same. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
This is Danielle Ferrier at Heading Home. We are a leading provider of emergency shelter and housing for children and adults experiencing homelessness. Today, we are facing a housing crisis in Massachusetts, which is why we've teamed up with community partners like the Savings Bank.
This is Bob DiBella, President and CEO of the Savings Bank. We're committed to supporting impactful programs in our communities. Together, we're working to give everyone a safe place to call home. Visit headinghomeinc.org today to see how you can help.
The Savings Bank, member FDIC, member DIF.
40% of the male population is considered big and tall. 40%. Now imagine there was a place where those 40% could buy clothes that, wait for it, fit them. Crazy, right? At DXL, we make clothes for the big and tall man that fit. DXL. Where would you want?
Hey, it's Lou. Shaw's and Star Market Grand Slam Summer Sweepstakes is back. This is your chance to win free groceries for a year, plus other incredible prize experiences. To enter, check your receipt for entry codes when you spend $50 or more. The official rules at GrandSlamSummerSweeps.com.
This is Tyler O'Neill. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
24-year-old Spencer Schwellenbach making his second major league start. His first pitch to Duran is up and away, ball one. Schwellenbach lost to Washington, going 5 innings in his first start, allowing 3 runs. They call him up from Double-A. The pitch, swing and a miss. Blew that one by him. He started actually at A-ball at Rome, Georgia, 2-1 there with a 2.53 ERA. Then went to Double-A Mississippi, where he held hitters to a 122 batting average, and they call him up from Double-A. 1-1, swing and a miss. Put them up and away again. Durant at 258 with 3 homers, and he's knocked in 24.
Oh, he's got a big fastball, 97. Good swing and miss curveball. He likes the slider more so to righties. Cutter and a change, so he has all 5.
He was a shortstop most of his college career for the Nebraska Cornhuskers, although he did close his last year there. The pitch up and away.
He could really hit, too. I mean, he was a great two-way player.
He won the John Olerud Award, I believe,
He
right?
did.
Best two-way player in college baseball.
And also the Big Ten Player of the Year. Swing and a ground ball hit on the big hop to second to his right. Albies has it, flips to first, and Duran is out 4-3.
I think everybody who wins that award the next year should have to wear a helmet in the field.
Yes. The Olerud helmet.
Yeah, Ricky Henderson once had a teammate like that.
Yeah.
He told John Olerud, and it was John Olerud. Previous.
Ricky could look out there and be like, man, playing with a guy like that, had to wear a helmet like that. That's Ricky.
That was me.
Valdez at 188, 4 homers, 15 RBIs. Get the ball outside. Remember, we had Ricky in 02. Mike Port told some great stories about him, calling him up and saying, "This is Ricky calling on behalf of Ricky." Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, when he walked on the bus and Ricky was sitting up front and someone said something about, like, you got to move in the back because Ricky got tenure. He said, tenure? Ricky got 15 year.
Priceless. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a bounding ball, hit hard to first. Nice easy hop, though, for Olsen, who does it himself for the out. Pitcher was there anyway. 3 unassisted, 2 ground ball outs for Schwellenbach. Spencer Schwellenbach, Schwellenbach. He's a native of Saginaw, Michigan.
13 letters, 1 shy of Salty for the all-time record.
I was going to say, that's Salty territory.
It is.
It is 13. I thought it was 11. It's 13. Left out a syllable. Ralph Snyder with a 7-game hit streak at 333. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Makes me feel kind of lesser of a man. Only have 7 in mine. You know? Need some more letters.
You can borrow a few vowels from Nomar.
Yeah.
Pitch is a breaking ball low.
Maybe in the old country it was like Meloniazzi or something.
Merlonia Genie. Something. Throw a few more in the back end.
Here's the 1-1, and he swings it. It's a bounding ball to the shortstop to his left. Garcia has it and throws to first for the out. That retires the side. 3 quick groundouts. No score after 1 on the Shaw Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network. A berry delicious sale is happening now at Shaw's in Star Market. Hey, it's Joe. Today through Thursday, buy 2, get 1 free on select varieties of strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Yes, it's a berry bonanza. Pick 2 of your favorite berries and get a 3rd package or pint for free. Lowest priced item is free. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Fresh berries and ripe and ready. Hurry in and save. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Hey there, fans. Will Fleming here. You know AZEK Exteriors as the heavyweight champ, the undefeated #1 brand for premium exterior trim trusted by the pros. Now, we're bringing that same winning performance to siding. Introducing AZEK Bevel and Shake Siding, the ultimate blend of classic beauty and unmatched durability. Say goodbye to expensive maintenance and repainting. Whether remodeling or building a new home, upgrade your exteriors with new AZEK Siding today. Visit azekexteriors.com to order samples and learn more.
All right, so you always hear me talking about transition medical weight loss and how it worked for me and how it worked for my wife, and now it's working for our co-worker, Carolyn. Tell me, how you feeling since being on it?
Wiki, I feel so good. I have so much more energy. I sleep better at night. I've lost 18 pounds.
Good job.
And I'm ready, almost ready for a swimsuit season.
If you want to get there, all you need to do is change your life and go to transitionsalem.com. That's transitionsalem.com.
Yes.
Looking for a great night out? Every Thursday it's trivia night at the Nines. Grab your team and head over to the bar for great drink specials. 6 packs of bone-in wings for just $4.99 and a chance to win 99 gift cards and other great prizes. You're going to love the Nines.
Hey, it's Rob Center. This is the home of the Sox, WEEI.
Second inning, no score. Leading off, Matt Olson in the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Toyota of Auburn and Toyota of Boston. Olson, last year's home run champ with 41, hitting .236 with 9 homers, and he takes one low ball, one from Pivetta. Braves have probably seen more of Pivetta than many of us have. He's pitched against him so often in the Philly uniform. Lost to him earlier this year. 7-5 with a ERA of almost 5.5 against the Braves. That one's up and away, and it's ball 2.
Yeah, but his last 8 starts against Atlanta, he's got a 7.07. It's been a really good lineup for some time now, the last 3 years.
Here's the 2-0. Curve misses low and away. Dwyer catching him today. That is 1-2, lost 4 in the area of just over 4. Here's the pitch home. Foul to the backstop. He had a green light, but was late on it.
Yeah, Nick on the year kind of, 49% four-seam fastballs, but the first 3 starts coming off that IL, first 4 really, it was like 60 to 65% fastballs. He just got away from the breaking balls. I don't know if that was because of the flexor strain.
Here's ball 4, fastball missing high. Leadoff man is on. The Umbrella Insurance Foundation is dedicated to striking out cancer, supporting the Jimmy Fund. For every strikeout from a Red Sox pitcher, the Arbella Insurance Foundation donates $50 to the Jimmy Fund. Arbella here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. Here's Ozzie Albies, his 3-run homer. Put the Braves ahead to stay last night. It was his 4th. He's got 29 RBIs and 15 doubles. Here's the pitch home, and it's foul left side out of place. Been one of the best in the game, have been in scoring position at .404. 5th best in the major leagues.
Yeah, he's been swinging it lately, too. Last 9, 333, 5 extra base hits, 6 RBIs, and you mentioned a big blow last night to really just kind of put the game away.
That of the tall right-hander with a short lead at first for Olson. Not normally a running threat. The pitch is swung on and missed. Changeup. They don't run very much without Acuna, of course. He was so good at it, stole the base champ.
No, it's really just Harris and Albies. That's about it.
And Harris sometimes a little reluctant to run.
Yeah. They don't run much without him.
0-2, the pitch. Check swing on a curve down and in. He held up a very good base stealing and outfield coach in Tom Goodwin, former Red Sox coach. Was at first base having a word with Olson. Talked to Goody yesterday. Said, you look like you'd still 30 bases. You still look like you could at age 52. He said, maybe 25. But he's in great shape. Homer Dodger. 1-2 to the switch hitting Albies, who's from the Isle of Curacao. Like Raffaello. The pitch. Check swing and a high fastball. He speaks 4 languages, as so many of those players in the islands do. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff man aboard here in the 2nd inning. Raffy way over with a shortstop normally would play. Here's the pitch home. Fastball up and away. So it was 0-2, and now the string is out.
This guy's such a good player. He was one of the first ones they signed to these Yankees extensions keeping him around. A 7-year, $35 million deal back in 2018.
And he's up after next season.
5 a year.
Still a very young man. The payoff pitch coming. Wilson holds, and it swung on and missed. He threw a curve down and in. He got him. 1 down. Our league leaders are circling the drain, presented by Drains by James, Eastern Mass's leader of residential and commercial drain cleaning and pipelining at drainsbyjames.com. They give a poop about your pipes. Yankees now 24 over 500, leading the division by 2.5 over the Orioles, who are 19 over. Red Sox and Tampa Bay tied for third, both at 30 and 31. And the pitch to the right hand batting Darno is taken for a strike.
In some ways, I think it says as much about the Orioles. I mean, they're without Means, they're without so many of their starting pitchers, and they're within 2.5 games of a team that is 24 games above 500, a third of the way through.
Wave and a miss, a breaking ball down and away. Darno has actually started more games than Murphy after Murphy's injury run.
And that was the first sweeper we've seen from Pivetta here today. 22 pitches in, and it was a really good one.
They had 0-2. There it is. Swing and a miss. Throw him another one. So that's 3 strikeouts already for Nick. Now that brings up Adam Duvall, 196 with 5 homers.
Yeah, he's living off that fastball, but right now showing a good curveball and 2 good sweepers back to back there. We've seen a cutter. We've seen a couple of them get hit hard. So we'll see if he gets away from that pitch and brings the sweeper back into play.
Pitch to the right-hand batting Duvall is low and away. Duvall, who found out so well last year, is very, very streaky. It was from the first inning through the 3rd inning that he struck out 8 Detroit Tigers in his last start. 1-0, swing and a miss.
Yeah, that was so weird, right? Because the first couple of hitters, he had no clue where the ball was going. It seemed like the first 2, 3 hitters. And then he just rattled off 8 straight.
Give up a home run to Perdue and a triple to Carson Kelly, and it's downhill from there. Here's the pitch, and Duvall takes one up and in by his hands. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out, runner at first. No score in the 2nd inning. Now to us, Sopo, the coach at third, replacing Ron Washington, of course, left to become manager of the Angels. And Tom Goodwin at first. Pitch home, swinging a pop-up. Looks playable. First base side, foul ground. Dominic Smith is there, makes the catch between the fungal circle and the coach's box to retire the side. No score after 1.5 on the Shaw Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Once again, it looks like Herb Chambers has an exceptional lineup this season. The automotive hometown hero offers the largest selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. With so many Herb Chambers dealership locations featuring 35 brands, you'll find the exact vehicle you're looking for. Choose from thousands of different new and pre-owned vehicles. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Because at Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Visit herbchambers.com to view our entire inventory today.
Hi, I'm Dirk Koopman, one of the proud owners of Koopman Lumber. We've been family owned and operated since 1939. Here in Western Mass, our Indian Orchard location is your paint source for residential and commercial projects. We carry the full line of interior and exterior paints from Benjamin Moore and have a team of paint experts. Before you start your next paint project, come see us in Indian Orchard on Oak Street. Koopman Lumber and you, building together.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
In between looking for your 10 lines this summer, let's see if you've got some money coming to you at findmassmoney.gov. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. The money could come from a long-forgotten bank account, payroll, refund checks, insurance proceeds. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov.
Hi, this is Connor Wong. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Happy Devers leading off the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Porsche Boston and Porsche Burlington. Raffy at 282 with 11 home runs. He's driven in 29. And the pitch runs over the inside edge, a call strike with a cutter from Spencer Schwellenbach. Braves keep coming up with these outstanding young pitchers, and they've had their share of injuries too. Remember Ian Anderson, who was so good against the Red Sox? He had Tommy John. There's a swing and a drive, golf to left field and deep, back by the wall, and this ball's gone into the monster seats, the second row just to the right of the light tower. Raffy Devers went down and got a low pitch and hits it out to the opposite field. His 12th homer, his 30th RBI, and the Red Sox have a quick 1-0 lead.
And he loves seeing this ball driven to left field, right? A little backdoor slider that Schwellenbach tries to kind of maybe just try to steal a strike on. Just looking to get back into this, throw a strike, and it's down over the middle of the plate. You could say it's low, but it's right down the center of the plate. And more importantly, Raffy staying on a breaking ball, driving it the other way. It's when he's at his best.
Here's Tyler O'Neill batting for the first time since the 26th of May. He takes a strike, 0 for his last 16 at 286 with 11 home runs. He's driven in 17. And one rehab game yesterday at Worcester. Here's the pitch to him, and he grounds a foul off his body in the batter's box.
To me, that swing is what makes Raffy an alien, where it's so deep in the zone. He doesn't have to cheat. It's deep in the zone, and he can still launch the other way.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to watch him long to know when he's at his best.
His last 3 home runs have been opposite field shots.
Well, that's it.
0-2 the count to O'Neill. The pitch swung on top foul, third base side over by the visiting dugout.
Lou and I were sitting in Seattle, and he did it opening day. Left center field, a 400-foot home run. You thought, here we go.
Yeah. Felt the last time we saw him healthy for the next 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks, tried to play through those injuries, and since then we kind of back to what we saw in camp.
Swing and a foul tip and not held. Well, 6 of his 12 home runs have gone to left field.
Yeah. You know, this is a guy, Tyler O'Neill, they really need to get back. It's nice to have him back. You wonder if he would have got another game or two down in AAA if Abreu didn't go down, but he's in the lineup because you need some kind of presence. But you need him the first month of the season because recently in the month of May, whether it was injuries, he just wasn't the same guy.
And the next one, it's grounded toward the middle, and he breaks the 0 for 16 with a ground ball single just to the left of second base.
Yeah, that's nice to see because you mentioned the first month, 3 weeks or so, but coming into today after this IL stint, his last 20 games he was hitting 159 and 40 strikeouts in 82 at-bats. Ton of swing and miss. Was it that right knee? Couldn't stay back on it. Jumping at the baseball, he looked different. Hopefully he can get the good Tyler O'Neill back here.
Dominic Smith up 198 with 2 homers, had a homer last night, and he takes a strike over the inside part of the plate. Spencer Schwellenbach giving up the home run to Raffy. His 12th. Still nobody out here. Smith homered to the opposite field last night. Pitch to Dominic. Dips low and away. He's got more home runs against the Braves in his career, a dozen, than any other franchise. The 24-year-old rookie is ready. His pitch home. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, it was so weird the other day watching Smith make a couple of errors that he did. You know, the one the ground ball and the other one because he was shaded so far in the shift. A little rushed getting back to the bag, caught his eye off it because I've been so impressed with his hands and his ability to play first, how quick he can throw the ball. He's been good over there.
He waves at a pitch down and in. Foul tipped, not held. Yeah, he's been pretty impressive defensively. Last night, one ball took a squirrely hop on him, and I think the reason he dropped that throw was he went after the ball, then had a reverse and was very late getting back to first. Was not in a good position. That's the throw from the second baseman, and he dropped it. 1-2 delivery, and Smith fouls it left side out of play.
You know, they really overshift, and we've talked about it before, like the double play depth. Everybody's so deep and overshifted that when a hitter actually, once in a while, hits a ball where the numbers say he doesn't, like it just throws you off. Like Smith's playing way over there. He rarely probably hits the ball where he did. Thought he had to go get it, tried to get back, and felt rushed.
1-2. Fast ball up and away.
Well, I'd like to have
It was a cutter, actually.
Well, there isn't a hitting coach in the world that won't tell you in this situation used a big part of the field, meaning right center, and then react in, looking for a fly ball, drive it out there.
The 1-1 from the rookie, swung on, popped up. Shallow left center field, left fielder on, shortstop out, left fielder Clinic makes the catch. Far too shallow for Smith to even think about it.
You know, the other side of that too, I mean, it's still second and third, nobody out. So, you know, the game plan from the first pitch, you know, should still be, I'm looking for a knock, but if anything, I'm going to force it over there to the right side. I can get that free RBI. I can move the runner to third base with one out, and it's still really pull happy.
Ball was Hamilton's second at Fenway. So here's McGuire, left-hand batting catcher, takes a curve for a strike. They're still back at second and short.
Saw it the other day when Devers tripled in the first run of the inning. He was on third with nobody out, and they just couldn't get him in.
And at the time, you felt like you were in control of that game. You ended up losing. Get him in, you win in regulation.
McGuire swings and misses at a cutter down in under the hands at 92. So it's 0-2. Contact really essential here.
Well, you know, there was a time when the Red Sox weren't aggressive enough in these situations. Now the over-aggressiveness, Schwellenbach has not thrown a strike yet to either hitter.
The 0-2. Ground ball hit hard and foul down the first base line past Coach Andy Fox, rattling around on the field.
So it's the game you always play, right? They always say, hey, be aggressive with guys in scoring position. Well, you're swinging a changeup down, you're swinging a slider, then it turns into, hey, be a little bit more selective with guys in scoring position, right? It's the battle. The tough part to understand and really experience is the only answer.
The 0-2. Bouncing in, knocked down by the catcher Darno, no advance. This is the only game underway in the big leagues. There are 3 other afternoon games that start later. Orioles visit Toronto again tonight, and the Twins, who always lose to the Yankees, are in New York again. 1-2 the count. Rookie right-hander setting in the pitch. Swinging a fly ball left center field toward the gap, deep enough to score a run. Clinic moves over to make the catch. His throw toward third pulls Hamilton at second base, but scoring on the sacrifice fly is Dominic Smith, and it's 2-0 Red Sox. So McGuire gets the job done. The sac fly is fairly deep left center field.
Nice job by Reese, getting a pitch he can hit. A little over-aggressiveness early in that count. Hamilton doesn't even think of trying to tag with Smith getting home. Don't need to make the third out there before Dom crosses the plate.
So a quick lead for the Red Sox. Here's Duran, who opened the first inning by grinding out 4-3. There it is. And he takes one for a strike, borderline pitch away. 3-0. Favor of the Braves. Rivers with a home run, O'Neill with a single, Smith with a walk, a wall ball double by Hamilton to drive it a run. Pickoff throw, close but safe. Well, he had a big lead there. That pickoff is a little slow in developing. And then a sac fly by McGuire driving in the third run. The rookie who gave up 3 runs and has lost to Washington in his first major league start has given up 3 already. The pitch is a borderline call for a strike at 96 down and away.
Jaron lately 6 for his last 40. You know, he went to the standing straight up for a while, and then the leg kick came into play, and he's driving the ball all over the ballpark.
All those triples, 8 of them.
But lately, it seems like the timing is off, and when you bring something new to the table, there's always pitfalls.
Swinging a drive foul down the left field side into the stands.
He told me he wants his feet close together to be like an NBA player and be more explosive, like they jump with their feet close together. What if it ain't broke?
Hit unbelievable year last year in a game where everyone is trying to reduce movement. You know, we've added more movement, and it looked great for about a week or two. And sometimes you need something to shock your system, but you know, I like the 6-month consistency we saw last year from a certain stance.
Pitch is swung and fouled again to the left side out of play. He's played every game.
Seems to me the leg kick starts and ends too now at different times. Like when he introduced it, it was more like a Matsui leg kick in a way, just kind of a timing mechanism. Now he almost lifts that foot when the pitch starts to come home.
He's behind 0-2. Right-hander deals and a foul tip held by the catcher. Strike three swinging. That is the first strikeout for Schwellenbach. But the Red Sox get three. Lead at 3-0 after 2 in the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
Subaru Summer is finally here. Buckle up for an unforgettable summer in a brand new 2024 Subaru Outback. With standard symmetrical all-wheel drive, raised roof rails, and a roomy interior for your passengers and cargo. The Outback is equipped for any summer adventure. Buy with 1.9% financing or lease for just $305 per month. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com.
It's Kubota Orange Days. Shop the year's best selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. And now, through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months or up to $2,800 off BX23S tractors. See the details at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
In Connecticut, please visit F&W Equipment in Orange, MB Tractor and Equipment in South Windsor, or RNS Rentals and Sales in Torrington.
Make a pledge not to buy bigger shorts this summer. Fit into last year's shorts or even last decade's shorts in just weeks with Awaken 180. Say it with me. I won't buy bigger shorts. Then book your consultation at Awaken180weightloss.com.
McCormick Grill Mates give any barbecue quarterback the zip they need to serve up delicious food hot off the grill. After all, not all passionate cooks are found inside the kitchen. Many are out back behind the grill. America's #1 grilling seasoning, McCormick Grill Mates, helps elevate home grilling with a range of tasty, bold flavors. And from people who know good taste, McCormick Grill Mates says, thank you, number 12, for all the spectacular memories and extra special tailgates. McCormick takes your grilling to the next level.
Hey, it's Tanner Houck. This is the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
3-0 Boston. We go to the third with Will Fleming.
Thanks so much, Joe. Awesome to be with you. And Lou Merloni Azioni as Jared Kelnick leads it off. He takes a fastball a little bit up and away for ball one. Well, Pivetta's been good. He walked the leadoff man in the second, but 3 strikeouts. Trying to get the last game of the season against these Braves. The 1-0, almost the exact same pitch. This time a cutter, but similar location outside. And it's 2-0. Kelnick strikes me as such a typical Alex Anthopoulos move. 2-0. Pitch, swing and a miss. In a way, he's like the position player equivalent of Chris Sale. Although he's a young player, Chris obviously a long-term veteran. He gets to go into this loaded lineup without almost any pressure, and it's paying off. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Curveball and a really good one, and it's 2-2. Lou, Andrew Bailey explained to you why he really likes Nick reintroducing that curveball.
Yeah, he wanted to bring that pitch back a little bit. Kind of ran from it with that sweeper and that cutter, but you didn't want him to forget that it's a really good pitch for him.
2-2. Fouled off.
And again, like this is what his 5th start since coming on the IL. It's a 5.55 ERA. So there has been some struggles there. But I felt like last start he started bringing the whole repertoire back, and here today using everything. The curveball, sweeper, obviously 4-seam cutter.
2-2. Chopper to the right side. Valdez plays the third, hop low. Sidearm throw the first in time. And there's one away. We take 10 seconds for station ID on the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
One down in the top of the third. Sox leading the Braves 3-0. Nick Pivetta always out of the stretch. Orlando Arcia's had a big series this year against the Sox, and he takes strike one with a fastball 0-1.
Here's another guy, Will. 6 for 7 career off Pivetta with 2 home runs.
Incredible. He's hitting 9th today. The 0-1 is a strike on the inside corner. He's been a pest for the Red Sox for the last 3 years. Hit a walk-off homer against him, against Ryan Brazier back down in Atlanta. Good player, 0-2. Pitch, pop foul, slider.
He hit one off of Nick down in Atlanta early this year. Remember, Ozuna went deep twice off Nick. And it was his first start off the IL, and then Arcia went oppo on him too. He gave up 3 home runs that day, but this guy obviously sees him pretty well.
0-2. Open stance in the right-handed box. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He blew him away. Well, I mean, Nick has challenged both Ozuna and Arcia today, his nemesis. His 4th strikeout. And with 2 down, back to the top of the order for Michael Harris.
Yeah, he looks like he's got control of all of his pitches right now. Again, that first outing against Atlanta, he came back and it was 65% fastballs for about 3 or 4 starts. And whether it was just coming off that flexor strain, didn't want to throw that sweeper cutter as much because it wasn't really as effective as you've seen a sweeper here today and a cutter.
Harris grounded out to second his first time, curveball for a strike, 0-1. 3rd inning, fueled by Sitco, top tier, tri-clean gasoline. Way over to pull on the infield. It's a tough time to catch a pop-up, that's for sure. 0-1, the pitch. Swinging a foul back. He's got it all going right now. 94 miles an hour, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, he's already got 10 swing and misses early in this game. 18 swings. I mean, that's a pretty impressive number.
When he's on, he really can be as elite as anybody. 0-2. Here it is. That has to be a strike, and it is. See you later. 5th punch out for Pivetta. He's blowing away today. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. 3-0 Red Sox on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Looking to buy a car this season? Try FlexCar instead. FlexCar's monthly car subscription includes insurance, maintenance, 24/7 roadside assistance, and more. It's 0 down payment and swap cars or return anytime. Get started today at flexcar.com.
Looking to create your own home paradise? Is it time to enjoy the health benefits of hot tub ownership? New England Spas of Natick, Auburn, Norwell, and now in Warwick has a great selection of home hot tubs, swim spas, saunas, and cold plunge tubs. Learn more at nespas.com. New England Spas, the area's most trusted local experts since 1978. That's nespas.com.
A very, very delicious sale is happening now at Shaw's and Star Market. Hey, it's Lou. Today through Thursday, buy 2, get 1 free on select varieties of strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Yeah, it's a berry bonanza. Pick 2 of your favorite berries and get a 3rd package or pint for free. Lowest price item is the one that's free. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Fresh berries are ripe and ready. Hurry in and save. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
The odds of a foul ball knocking over your perfectly balanced tray of nachos? Astronomical.
Dude, watch the nachos.
We don't know what's going to happen on a trip to the ballpark, but we do know the chances of falling victim to online crime are 1 in 4. You and your family need Aura with scam protection, fraud monitoring, and parental control features. Protect everything your family does online with Aura. Go to aura.com/baseball to start your free trial today. The 1 in 4 statistics is based on research conducted by Javelin Strategy and Research. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions effectively.
Hey, it's Garrett Whitlock. This is the home of the Sox, WEEI.
And Manuel Valdez to lead it off against Schwellenbach as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. First pitch, cut fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Sox having fun today. 3-0 they lead. Pivetta on a great roll. Valdez, Refsnyder, and Devers pitch. Ripped on the ground to the right side, backhanded by the first baseman Olsen. He'll take it himself. To the bag, there's 1 away. He is smooth over there at first base. Olsen. So with 1 down, here comes Rob Refsnyder. Sox will be in the air tonight after the game. Off to the Windy City, play the White Sox for a 4-game weekend series. They've lost 12 in a row. Have the White Sox. Here is Refsnyder, right-handed hitter. Tries to stop his swing. I'm not sure it mattered anyway. Cutter for a strike on the outside corner. White Sox had a 5-0 lead before a long rain delay at Wrigley last night and gave it all back. Luis Robert Jr. did hit a go-ahead home run in that game just off the IL as an 0-1 pitch is fouled off 0-2.
He's a guy that may be available at the deadline. Could answer some future problems with your big right-handed bat in the middle of the order.
True stud, he is. White Sox say everybody is available, and why not? 0-2. Hard ground ball foul. Outside of 3rd. They say even Garrett Crochet, who's having a big-time breakout from the bullpen to the rotation.
Well, that's the thing. Even when you're a bad team, though, it doesn't mean you have to trade all your good players away. I mean, baseball is supposed to be played next year, too. Right? So it's like,
no kidding.
Still got to play the game next year. You let guys moving forward.
0-2. Ripped into right center field. This is a hit, and it could head for the triangle. Harris over to his left. He cuts it off, and Refsnyder wisely takes the big turn and holds it first. Harris is really good out there in center. Refsnyder, beautiful inside-out swing, and he's aboard with one away for Raffy.
He just continues to have a great year, Refsnyder. Whether it's righties, lefties. We know we can hit lefties, but he's hitting third in this lineup against righties, too, and he still produces, gives you good quality at bats. You're going to see him for a while, I think, in that 3 spot. Core trying to lengthen out this lineup, move some guys down.
Raffy homered his first time. 1 on, 1 out the pitch. Swinging a soft ground ball to first. Olsen picks it fair. Spins and throws to second for 1. That's all they'll get. That was a great defensive play by Olsen to even think about getting the lead runner at second. He does it. Raffy's frustrated. And they're 2 away.
Yeah, always frustrated. Go after that first pitch, being aggressive. And a little slow roll to first. But I thought it was interesting before the game, Core talking about lengthening this lineup, said Valdez been hitting it hard. Even with Wong, who's not in this lineup, you can still see him hitting 6th, 7th. Remember, he's been hitting 2nd and 3rd a lot, but he wants to try to lengthen it a little bit. They don't have many bodies in this lineup.
Here's Tyler O'Neill, and a pitch to him is low for ball 1. Tyler singled on the ground into center field his first time. As Lou said, this guy is a big part of what they hope to get going offensively in the next couple weeks. The 1-0 strike. Obviously, he'd love to have Casas back, but he still can't swing a bat. Yoshida going to rehab this weekend.
I just forgot about Yoshida. Right?
No doubt about it. Invisible man, 1-1. Devers at first pitch. O'Neill way over the top of a slider, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Abreu's the big one. You know, Grissom wasn't really swinging. Neither was O'Neill the last 4 weeks. So when those guys come out of that lineup, Refsnyder goes in, Hamilton goes to second, or whatever it may be, but Abreu, tough to replace that.
1-2. That is low. He said he thinks and hopes it'll just be the minimum time after looking at the MRI on that ankle, and they need him.
I thought we were good when he kind of finished the game.
Me too.
Right? Figured, okay, good. We got a little scared, but we're all right. Next thing you know, I wake up, and it's IL stint.
It's swelled a lot.
2-2 is on the ground to third. Riley takes 1 step back, gloves, and throws to second. In-time inning over for every 4-bagger the Red Sox hit this season. Red Sox Radio Network donates $40 to Cars for Kids. We've had a 4-bagger today with Devers, 3-0 after 3 on the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
If you need tires, think Town Fair Tire. Thinking name brands? We have them all. Thinking price? We beat the competitors. Free services? We have those too. For the guaranteed lowest price, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Is that your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah, crazy story. So I'm at the Nissan Thrill of Summer sales event when Dave, the sales guy, asks, want to test drive the Rogue? And I'm like, let's go. We're driving when Dave says, check out the VC turbo engine. I hit the gas and whoosh. I'm like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Dave goes, if you think that's cool, watch this. Dave shows me the miles per gallon and I'm like, whoa, that's pretty impressive fuel economy. Dave mentions, these new cars are going fast. And in that moment, I had to have that Rogue. Crazy, right?
Wait till you hear how I got my Sentra.
Now get 1.9% APR financing on the 2024 Nissan Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city, 34 highway to 30 city, 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. For well-qualified buyers, excludes Platinum. Subject to Nissan Motor Acceptance Corporation credit approval. See dealer for financing details. N7824.
Hey, it's Greg for East Coast Metal Roofing. Now is the time to take advantage of their Beat the Heat Summer Savings Program. Take advantage of 0% financing, plus save 10% when you mention my name. Their Primalock aluminum shingles will never rust or rot, and they reflect radiant heat. That saves you money all summer long. Get your no-cost estimate today on a new roof at eastcoastmetalroofing.com. That's East Coast Metal Roofing, the official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics.
Hey, it's Cutter Crawford. This is the home of the Sox, WEEI.
Nick Pivetta's been great. He's back to the mound for the top of the fourth. 3-0. Big hitters due up for the second time. For the Braves, it'll be Riley, Ozuna, and Olsen. Fourth inning brought to you by Cars for Kids. Donate your car and help a child today. 877 Cars for Kids. Pivetta and Riley. Nick throws, curveball, foul back. Thrown a lot of those today. It's been a good one. And his fastball's been awesome, Lou.
Yeah, it sure has. Right now, we're talking. So he has 18 swings, 9 of them swing and miss, 50% rate, 4 of them on his fastball. Got everything working right now.
0-1. That's just outside, kind of right where he wanted to throw it. 95, maybe a hair outside, and it's 1-1.
He's got to avoid what happened in that Tiger game.
And the wheels came off. 1-1 to Riley. Looper into right field, real trouble. That's down for a hit. Didn't hit it well off the end of the bat, sort of like the ball Dahlbeck hit that scored 2 last night. And Austin Riley has a leadoff hit here in the top of the fourth. I think one thing that baseball has shown us through the years, as Marcell Ozuna comes up, is that hitters like Riley and Olsen, they've got too long a track record of years where they produced. It's hard for me to imagine that both of those guys aren't going to get hot. Ozuna does not need that. He is rolling. Nick challenged him and struck him out his first time. Pitch is a sweeper for a strike on the inside corner.
You know, sometimes we live in the moment too much in this game, and we sit there and say, it's June 5th. Okay, talk to me September 5th. Yeah. Tell me what the numbers will be, especially when you have track record.
0-1. Pivetta throws, and Ozuna takes a sweeper outside. 1-1. Amazing how riddled with injuries the Red Sox currently are. Abreu down. 1-1. They did get O'Neill back today. He's at regular depth out in right field. 1-1. Swing and a miss. He challenged him there. Nick's feeling himself. I think it's probably not the exact location he wanted to go to with that pitch. I mean, that was 95 center cut, but he got away with it, and it's 1-2.
Yeah. If you're going to come back with it, I'd like to see it up top of the zone, if anything.
1-2, the pitch. Swing and a foul. He did it again. This time it was elevated. And hopefully that sets up Ozuna for a little spin here.
Well, he got enough history on him. You know, he might look back, and I know he hit a cutter. Home run off of him out in Atlanta. Pitch him a little backwards.
1-2 is a curveball down and away.
You know, a lot of times a hitter like this, they know he's got that, he's big on his sweeper, he knows he's got that curveball cutter. And this is part of making adjustments as a staff, right? Cutter Crawford going through it now, all these guys. You spin the ball so much, eventually someone, especially with 2 strikes, sits off speed. Numbers are there. They don't throw as many fastballs with 2 strikes. So maybe the fastball is a good change of pace.
Throw to first.
Catch him off guard, thinking off speed.
Not in time. There is a danger, I think, for Pivetta, having blown Ozuna away the first time, to, feel a little confident in this spot. This guy's lethal. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with a great sweeper. And Nick blows Ozuna away for the second time.
Again, it's a good pitch. We said he's going to come after this lineup, even without a guy like Acuna, and he's going to need all 4 pitches. And so far, the fastball, curveball, and sweeper have been really good for him right now. I don't even care if he throws a cutter.
Here's Matt Olson. 3-0 Red Sox, 1 on, 1 out in the top of the fourth. Pitch right in there. Fastball for a strike. Lou, have you noticed Joe's beautiful stylings today? What the cuffs he's got on that shirt. Come on.
Got a little something going on after
Florida special. Florida special.
It's like a black dotted shirt. The 0-1 misses low, but black and red, almost like paisley combined with some stripes on the side. Style master.
We're going to miss you in Chicago, Joe.
I'll miss being with you guys.
Got some nice dinner plans
Especially
lined
if you go
up.
for La Scarola tonight. Think of me.
It's an Italian restaurant that you won't be attending. I don't know what to do. It won't feel right.
The 1-1 is outside. It's amazing going to this place with Joe. I mean, the minute you walk in, everybody coming out from the kitchen, hugging him, kissing him on the cheeks, aperitifs, after dinner drinks, the whole thing.
Look for my photo on the wall in there.
Drop my name. Here's the pitch, and that is outside a curveball, and it's 3-1. It is a cool neighborhood spot. That's what I like about it.
We'll check it out for you, Joe.
We will. You don't always have to go to the big-name 5-star place to
they
find a
went to
great
La
meal.
Scala in Baltimore without me the other day.
We did. Your choice, not ours. 3-1 is fouled off, straight back.
We made up for it the next night, though.
Yes.
Actually went to bed, woke up in the morning, had a dream of La Scala. It was that good.
It is awesome. The Sofia pasta dish. With cream sauce with crab and shrimp. 3-2.
Just reminded everybody listening that they're hungry.
That's right. Well, it's late lunch hour. 3-0 Red Sox in the top of the fourth. Pivetta struck out 6. Olsen walked his first time. Now Nick is asking the home plate umpire, David Rackley.
I think he's asking if I have one, because he pointed to that base runner meeting. Did I use one disengagement? Looked for clarification. Of course, Nick in game mode, not very happy.
3-2. The pitch. Swinging a high pop-up into shallow right field. Coming on O'Neill, out goes Valdez, and Manu is there to make the play, 2 down. That's the 110th pitch of the game, brought to you by 110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. That right there is the telltale sign that Olsen's not right, because that's a curveball. It's in the middle of the plate, and we've seen that a lot now in the 4 games against the Braves. That thing goes 450 last year. This season, it's a little weak pop-up.
Yeah, and like you said, catching him at the right time. I guarantee you play him in August, there's a player of the week coming for a guy like Matt Olson.
Garrett Cole was awesome in his rehab start yesterday. Here's a pitch to Ozzie Albies. It's fouled into the Red Sox dugout after Luis Gil was named the American League Pitcher of the Month. He was dominant again last night. They got Rodon tonight, do the Yanks. Judge and Soto, incredible. They're a problem. 0-1 the pitch. High with a fastball.
I was dead wrong about him. I can admit it. Maybe it was just my Yankee hatred. I didn't want to buy in. I figured, you just, like, Gil is just out of nowhere to me. Even when Cole went down, it was like, yeah, you added Soto, but pitching still a concern, hasn't been.
1-1. Strike, beautiful curve, sweeper rather, and it's 1-2.
I think I just hated him.
Well, it's how good Soto is, truly. I mean, he's really one of the generational great players of his time. He is.
As good as he is, Judge is showing you why he's a better hitter.
Amazing. 1-2. Pitch. Swing and a foul.
Certainly more dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, Soto's a great player. He's a great hitter, there's no question, one of the top best hitters in the game. But when Aaron Judge is hot, there's not too many like him and what he can do and just carry you.
And he has. 3-0 Red Sox. 2 down in the fourth, the 1-2 pitch. That's low.
They had a rough April, too.
Yeah.
They really turned it on in May.
And Anthony Volpe, meanwhile, in the background of all this, he too has a 30-game on-base streak. Look out.
Well, he's really simplified a lot of things and is probably maybe exceeding expectations. I know they're very high on him, but he is having a fantastic season.
2-2. Pitch. Just down and in. Fastball. And the count is full. Not be long till the Red Sox first meeting with the Bronx Bombers, and they're living up to that nickname this year. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Ozzie Albies. Runner goes with 2 down and a curveball, little high. Wow. Very close, but a ball. And so now the Braves will bring the tying run to the plate with 2 down.
Thought it was headed to the dugout, stares in at the home plate umpire.
That was up. That's just... I do like this version of Nick.
Me too.
Like on the mound, it's like straight werewolf version of Nick Pivetta, where he gets really emotional. But this is the danger of playing a team like this. It doesn't matter if you're the bottom third of the order, whether it's d'Arnaud or Duvall. The focus has to be there constantly, because these guys can launch at any given point. Crooked numbers.
Very good time for a visit from Reese McGuire. He's on the mound. I mean, d'Arnaud's had so many big hits, not just this season, but you think about all these postseason runs the Braves have been on. He has a true knack for the dramatic. What a savior he's been with all the injuries to Murphy. Gotta be careful here. 2 on, 2 out. d'Arnaud, he also has big-time numbers against Nick. Pitch is a strike. Good fastball. He's 3 for 7 with a homer. Against Pivetta is d'Arnaud.
To me, that's just a nice confidence pitch. I'm in a little bit of trouble. He just attacks 96 on bottom of the zone. Right at him.
0-1. Swing and a miss. Sweeper. What a 1-2 combo that is. And he's quickly ahead of d'Arnaud, 0-2.
You know, sometimes you get in these jams and you start nibbling. You don't have confidence. He just came right at you. 0-1, which opened the door. Now that I'm ahead, now I'm going to expand with that sweeper. Beautiful execution.
0-2, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He blew him away. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. And Pivetta is stalking off the mound. Beautifully done. And that gets the Red Sox to the bottom of the fourth, leading 3-0 on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
A very delicious sale is happening now at Shaw's and Star Market. Hey, it's Joe. Today through Thursday, buy 2, get 1 free on select varieties of strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Yes, it's a berry bonanza. Pick 2 of your favorite berries and get a 3rd package or pint for free. Lowest priced item is free. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Fresh berries are ripe and ready. Hurry in and save. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
This is Danielle Ferrier at Heading Home. We are a leading provider of emergency shelter and housing for children and adults experiencing homelessness. Today, we are facing a housing crisis in Massachusetts, which is why we've teamed up with community partners like the Savings Bank.
This is Bob DiBella, President and CEO of the Savings Bank. We're committed to supporting impactful programs in our communities. Together, we're working to give everyone a safe place to call home. Visit headinghomeinc.org today to see how you can help.
The Savings Bank, member FDIC, member DIF.
I'm Dan Morgan. One question many people wonder is, does the law firm I hire for my injury case matter? Of course it does. At Morgan & Morgan, we've invested millions into making sure your experience from first call to your settlement is so easy. You can literally start your case right from your couch in just a few clicks. You'll also be able to text your case staff and lawyer anytime you need. We're America's largest injury law firm for a reason. Injured? The choice is easy.
For decades, Boston sports fans have celebrated legendary heroes of the game. And for decades, Boston drivers have come to expect nothing less than legendary customer service from Herb Chambers. That's because the Herb Chambers team is dedicated to offering excellence every time we step up to the plate.
Hey, it's Reese McGuire. This is the home of the Sox, WEEI.
An absolutely spectacular afternoon at Fenway Park, and so far, Red Sox doing the job against the Atlanta Braves. 3-0 they lead as we go to the bottom of the fourth. It'll be Dom Smith, David Hamilton, and Cedon Rafael for the Sox in the Herb Chambers batting order, brought to you by Herb Chambers, Ford of Braintree and Ford of Westboro. So Schwellenbach is back to work. Smith walked and scored on the sac fly back in the 2nd inning. And here he is, Smith. Batting from the left side as ever, deep in the box. d'Arnaud on the one knee, sets up away, and the pitch is a backdoor curveball for strike 1.
That curveball for Schwellenbach was really good. Got a lot of swing and miss in his last outings. Hasn't really thrown much of them. That was just a little get me over.
0-1. Fooled badly by a changeup. And just like that, 0-2.
He's lived fastball, cutter, slider so far, introducing 2 kind of new pitches here in the fourth. That changeup curveball.
Play Dom to pull on the infield. 0-2. Schwellenbach steps off. One thing that is not in dispute is that the Braves have the magic formula to developed pitchers. They've just done an incredible job with it. 0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He got him with a nasty change. His second strikeout, and there's one away.
Surprisingly, they don't give them long-term deals like they do their position players. Fried's up after this season.
Most people think he's going to get to free agency.
Yeah.
It'll be a big name out there. Now, there's some injuries that go with it here recently, but you saw last night. I mean, he's a legit front-end starter. They also love the college kids in the draft, right? The arms.
That was the point I was going to make, is Hamilton swings over the top of a curveball. They do that more than anybody. It seems like every year they draft a guy, and 18 months later, he's an anchor in their rotation.
You draft a high school guy, a lot can go wrong, right, before you get to the big leagues. College guys a little more polished.
Here's Hamilton swinging over the top of a changeup. That's become a real weapon here for Schwellenbach.
And they've lost Strider. They lost Ian Anderson, Davies, all injured.
The only one healthy is Sale.
Oh, two. Go figure. That one's outside. Change up, and it's ball and 2 strikes. But there's something to that. Identifying the right college pitcher to pick and develop. The 1-2 fouled off on the third base side. Of course, I guess it's somewhat dependent on where you are as an organization, that you maybe accept a slightly lesser ceiling than some of these high school arms. If you want to win right now, you got a core that's under contract. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul, but it seems to me Spencer Strider's got a pretty high ceiling.
And this kid is fresh. He was a shortstop, became a closer his junior year at Nebraska, so he hasn't thrown many pitches.
Well, and he did have Tommy John almost right after he got drafted. That's another thing. The Braves were willing to deal with that. 1-2 to Hamilton, the pitch. Swinging a shot into center field. Harris started in, but now freezes. Takes a step back to his left. He's there to make the play. And they're 2 down. Red Sox baseball brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Celebrate the Great American Sales event and join the Bronco family. Get a great offer on America's best-selling trucks, the F-Series.
I think that'll be one thing to look for, too, in July at the draft, right? The last 3 or 4 years, Hein Bloom obviously loving shortstops, happen to be left-handers, great athletes, that high school position player. Interesting to see where this new regime goes in the draft and the focus would be.
Agreed. Rafaela swings and fouls it off. I do think, just as a general philosophy, best player is always the way to go. I mean, think about it. Holiday, Henderson, Kerstad, Kauser, all these kids that they took. The 0-1, swing and a chopper foul.
And what the game is, 2 athletes, right? I mean, I was watching a lot of College World Series the last few days, and one of the guys in that area is the kid Honeycutt from UNC. Speed and power, center fielder, just the athlete on the field. That's where the game is.
I've seen him mock to the Red Sox at times. 0-2 to Cedon. 2 down in the 4th pitch. Swing and a miss, he got him. And the inning is over. By the way, the Cardinals lead the Astros 1-0. Big injury news for the Stros would get you that. And the Subaru scoreboard, introducing the 2025 Subaru Forester. To the 5th we go. 3-0 Red Sox on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Hey, baseball fans! Ask Sherwin-Williams how you can make every day feel like game day. With over 1,500 colors and a top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood paint store today.
What is insurance?
Insurance transfers certain risks between parties.
Without insurance, the economy would really stop.
In simple terms, insurance is like community.
It's protecting every last asset that somebody has built over a lifetime.
You're in it together.
You feel supported
from the beginning to the end.
What insurance is just taking care of people. It's definitely a way of life.
Cross Insurance, our way of life since 1954.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Hey, it's Josh Mikowski. This is home of the Sox, WEEI.
I think Pivetta's been dominant over the first 4 innings, striking out 7 Braves, allowing just 1 hit, a bloop hit, and walking 2. And here he is with a 3-0 lead with the bottom third coming up. Duvall, Clinic, and Arcia. Red Sox on top, 3-zip here. Our code word of the day is MVP. Make sure to enter your code word in the member portal. Here it is. And a pop-up foul, first base side, could be playable for Smith right along the line, and crosses the line and makes the catch while battling the sun with the grass and track meet and foul ground. So a very quick out here, which he could use because those strikeouts do take their toll with the pitch count. 66 for Pivetta. That brings up Clinic, who grounded out 4-3.
Joe Alex told us before the game Sunday he's going to go with a bullpen day in Chicago, which we sort of been wondering when that would happen. It's felt like the rotation could use an extra day, and he's going to give it this weekend.
1 down. Clinic grounded out 4-3. And the pitch is in there for a call strike. Got a report from Granite Hills Golf Club today that Rich Hill shot a 76 and he was hitting the ball 340 yards off the tee.
76? What are you doing the back nine?
Here's a hard shot to second. Grabbed by Valdez. He flips to first for the out. Rich was a golf champion as a teenager.
Yeah.
Hasn't played a lot since then with his pitching, but, you know, like Will Fleming, get that leverage at 6'6".
I don't shoot 76, though. Most of the time.
Tall, lanky guys just lean into it. Us short, squatty guys got to attack it differently.
Plus, he threw a bullpen the other day and getting ready to sign with somebody, he hopes, after the trade deadline. Call strike to Arcia, who struck out his first time up.
The leverage is beautiful, but golf is an easier game the closer you are to the ground.
More moving parts, more can go wrong.
There's a drive down the left field line, hooking but foul into the stands.
Well, we didn't hear what Duke shot.
I didn't either.
Maybe there's a reason for that.
He can hit it pretty far, but not as accurately as Rich. 0-2, the pitch, swing and a miss. Oh, another 1-2-3 inning for Pivetta as he struck out Arcia, who was 6 for 7.
6-0 Red Sox. 3 in the second, 3 here in the fifth inning. The pitch is low and away. Walk could load him up for Rafaela. Started with a nice play by the pitcher on a bunt. But McGuire threw him out at first, then a triple for Duran off the wall, a double for Valdez, the right center. And there's ball 4, missing up and away, so that loads him up. Kerr has given up a double and now a walk. And here's a 9th man to bat here in the 5th, Ceddanne Rafaela. He has flied to left and he struck out. He could really bust it wide open now. But the way Pivetta's going, a 6-0 lead does seem comfortable.
Never have enough.
Especially against a team like the Braves.
You're not kidding. It's got 4 innings to go.
Here's the delivery. Big swing and a miss. Oh, he came out of his shoes.
More importantly, really for a team that's just struggling to score runs, like you want to have a big game like this. Put up double-digit runs. Have a nice little flight. Feel good about yourself going into a big weekend.
0-1 delivery is a check swing and a high fastball. He held up 1-1.
Yeah, why not get the offense going against a team that has lost 12 in a row? Feel good going into that series.
You got an opportunity against those guys before you come back, and you get the 2 best teams in baseball in Philly and New York. You'd like to feel good about yourself going into it offensively.
Here it is, and a swing and a fly ball center field. And right there is Harris, 2 steps to his left, and he hauls it in. Red Sox leave him loaded, but they send 9 men to the plate. 3 of them cross it after 5. 6-0 Boston on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hey Sox fans, take your game day experience to the next level. Whether a pretzel dog or a sandwich, top them with Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. Pick up Mike's Amazing at Market Basket and bring the Fenway experience home. Mike's Amazing. When it's on, it's on.
It's Kubota Orange Days. Shop the year's best selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. And now, through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months or up to $2,800 off BX23S tractors. See the details at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
In Mass, please visit Norfolk Power Equipment in Rentham and Carver, Ahern Equipment in Spencer, or Bacon's Equipment in Williamsburg.
Lou here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market, making sure you know that Shaw's and Star Market Grand Slam Summer Sweepstakes is back. And you can win free groceries for a year, plus other great prizes. Check your receipt for an entry code when you spend $50 or more, and buy participating items like Coca-Cola 12-packs. More details and official rules at GrandSlamSummerSweeps.com. Shaw's and Star Market, proud to be the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
All right, so you always hear me talking about transition medical weight loss and how it worked for me and how it worked for my wife, and now it's working for our co-worker, Carolyn. Tell me, how you feeling since being on it?
Wiki, I feel so good. I have so much more energy. I sleep better at night. I've lost 18 pounds.
Good job.
And I'm ready, almost ready for a swimsuit season.
If you want to get there, all you need to do is change your life and go to TransitionSalem.com. That's TransitionSalem.com.
Yes.
Hi, this is Vaughn Grissom. You're listening to Home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Fun day so far at Fenway Park. 6-0 Red Sox over the Atlanta Braves. Nick Pivetta has been a huge part of it. He's been dominant. 71 pitches. Braves only with 1 hit. And Pivetta back to work. The hit came from Riley, a little blooper that led off the 4th inning. Top of the order, 3rd time through for Pivetta. Harris, Riley, and Ozuna. And there. How's it going today, the pitch? That curveball's been awesome, and he steals strike 1 against Harris.
You forget how good of a pitch it was. I know there was just north-south with him before, but there were nights where that curveball was fantastic. He got away from it, went sweeper cutter.
0-1. Swing and a miss, slider, and it's 0-2.
And now you're wondering if the two of them can live together, right? And a lot of people feel like the more you work on your sweeper, you lose a little bit of the curveball. But today, he kind of has everything working right now. It's the best he's looked in a long time.
Full toolkit today, the 0-2. High in the air into right center field. Rafaela started in, now back a couple of steps. He's there to make the play. It was curveball, and Rafaela tracked it down. And there's 1 away. I mean, the Braves in this game only have 3 base runners. That makes sense to me intuitively, that if you focus so hard on sweepers and cutters and sliders, that more atypical 12-6 curveball grip and release point would be harder to find. Here's Austin Riley, who's got their only hit. Pitch is chopped to third. Devers backhands near the outfield grass. Long throw to first in time. They got him. The other two away. I think, Lou, that's probably why there were fewer curveballs in the game today. It's a harder grip and release point to master.
Yeah, the game just evolves, right? And he had so much success with the fastball and then this, the sweeper. It brought a lot of swing and miss to it. And then the game sort of adjusts. Now all of a sudden people are like, oh, he loves his sweeper. Well, okay, I'm going to go back to throwing my curveball and really kind of ruining some scouting reports.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Takes a cutter for a strike on the inside corner.
And that's what he wants to do with this pitch. Steal a strike early in counts. Now it's about trying to figure out when to use a pitch in the cutter that's getting hit pretty hard at times.
6-0 as Ozuna fouls a sweeper off, and it's 0-2.
He's been ahead of Ozuna all three times, 0-2.
This copyrighted broadcast presented by authority. The Red Sox may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of EEI and the Red Sox. Yeah, Ozuna owned him in his career, but so far, Nick has dominated today. The 0-2, just low. The fastball. He's got that look today, and this is the very best version of Nick Pivetta. Not just the body language, the stuff. 1-2. Steps up the mound. Sets at the letters, the pitch. Curveball ripped into center field, but it hangs up for Cedon. So smooth, back to his left, inning over. And Nick Pivetta is in cruise control here at Fenway Park. Bottom 6 next. Red Sox 6. Braves nothing on the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Johnson Paint is now a Rings End brand. We'll use our expertise to turn your inspiration into reality with Benjamin Moore's large selection of brilliant and durable paints and stains. We offer expert advice for both contractors and homeowners, like complimentary in-store color and design consultations. Johnson Paint is proud to be New England's largest Benjamin Moore retailer, with 31 convenient locations as well as online shopping. No matter how big or small your project, we'll make sure you have everything you need to do it right. With Benjamin Moore at Johnson Paint, your inspiration, our expertise.
Before I went to law school, I worked for the telephone company and was a card-carrying member of CWA and AFL-CIO. Unions play a powerful role in protecting workers' rights. I spent a lot of time in union halls building this firm 30 years ago. We represented many union members and workers, and I call many across the country my brothers and sisters. If you ever need our help, we're just a call away. There's only one Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Parents, are your kids always responsible on social media? Have they ever posted something that they might regret in the future? LifeBrand is here to help. Our technology can locate and remove potentially harmful posts on social media. Visit lifebrand.life for a free scan. Protect your children's future from their past.
This is Danielle Ferrier at Heading Home. We are a leading provider of emergency shelter and housing for children and adults experiencing homelessness. Today, we are facing a housing crisis in Massachusetts, which is why we've teamed up with community partners like Northern Bank.
This is Michelle Arnold at Northern Bank. We are committed to supporting impactful programs in our communities. Together, we're working to give everyone a safe place to call home. Visit headinghomeinc.org today to see how you can help. Northern Bank, member FDIC.
Hey, it's Tanner Houck. This is the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Reese McGuire leading it off for the Red Sox against the lefty Ray Kerr, who stays in the game for the Braves. Reese stands in. Kerr throws, and he misses inside with a curveball, ball 1. Cardinals leading the Astros 2-0 in the 5th inning. What a tough day it is for the Astros today. The 1-0 fouled off. They lose Christian Javier to Tommy John surgery, and as if that's not bad enough, these arm injuries in baseball are just incredible. Jose Urquidy is down too for this season. 1-1 is outside. I want to be very careful and not walk under ladders and knock on all wood here, but yes, the Red Sox are down Garrett Whitlock. Given the way it's gone in the game, by and large, they've kind of skated on the injury front with arms. The 2-1 pitch is a strike on the outside corner, 2-2.
Well, the big one was the guy throwing today. You know, when you saw flexor strain from Pivetta after the first, two starts, you said, oh my God, is that it? Is he done?
Here's a pitch that's up the middle. His shortstop, Arcia, boots it. Back of the bag, the second baseman, Albies, picks it up and throws to first in time. Ozzie Albies is a ball player. Good reaction. There's one away.
And Arcia is looking at him saying, thank you. Because that's an E6, right? He comes over and just sort of doesn't get low enough to get this ball, and it kind of just hits his glove and stays right where it is. But Albies sees that, runs over bare hands, and gets McGuire down the line. Maybe a little faster runner. Might not have got him, but had time.
See if the triple last time gets Jaron Duran going. He stands in against the lefty Kerr and takes a fastball outside, ball 1.
You know, what we really forget, too, about the Tommy John is not only these guys lost this year, but they're down next year, too. Every single player in the league.
1-0. Strike. That's why Giolito and Garrett have chosen this brace procedure. But even that, what's 9 months best case?
So many Tommy Johns. You have it in May or June. Maybe they see you in September, August. 2 years.
1-1 is breaking ball down and away, 2-1.
All these teams, like you talk about Javier and Urquidy, like the Astros are going into next year thinking these two guys are part of it. They won't have either one of them.
2-1. Swinging a high drive into left center field. Hit well, but Harris tracks back. Those are 2 really encouraging swings from Jaron Duran. This one an out, 2 down.
Yeah, drove both those balls in the same direction there, left center. Obviously, that triple was high, got the wall. This was just a line drive rocket, right on time.
So here now, Enmanuel Valdez. 2 down in the bottom of the 6th. Red Sox having fun. 6-0. Manu's look great. Not so much there. Cutter, he swings and misses 0-1. Joe, don't you think it's almost a crisis facing the game? The injury plague?
There's throwing too hard, too often.
A 1 strike on the outside corner.
Too much off-season training. A lot of factors go into it.
It's funny, now you hear these players say, like, the minute the season's over, I give myself about a week.
And there's a shot into left field. Will it hang up? Diving play by Kelnick. He might have hurt himself. Wow, he overextended. He reached out and rolled over, and that's a big concern for the Braves. That's in the area where he either landed on his forearm or shoulder or collarbone. That looks bad.
Yeah, that was awkward. He kind of dove to his left. He's left-handed. He put that right arm out, extended, and when he caught it, he really kind of rolled awkwardly, diving in to get this ball. You worry about shoulder kind of being exposed.
Well, he landed on his left hand, too, his throwing hand.
Yeah, it could be so many things. He gloved it. He caught it with a clenched fist, obviously, and then that, almost like a ball and joint, rolled over onto the turf. The training staff and Brian Snitker are out.
Yeah, and they're looking at that area, too, that right wrist, the glove hand for him. Just the whole thing was just an awkward, it was a beautiful catch, but a very awkward landing, and looked like it hurt.
Hard to turn off that competitive gene in these players, even at a 6-0 game. While we wait for Kelnick to leave the field, the Subaru of New England scoreboard brought to you by Course by Subaru. Make this a Subaru summer with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Nice hand from the fans here on a beautiful day at Fenway. Kelnick is walking off. I do think it's more wrist and forearm than shoulder the way he's carrying his arm. He might have escaped big-time trouble. We go to the 7th inning, 6-0 Red Sox on the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
Every great team is built around its stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealer's award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco Sport. Its iconic styling really sets it apart on the road, and its all-terrain capability makes it ready for anything. Then, there's the Ford Explorer. There's room for 7 passengers and a ton of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
If you need tires, think Town Fair Tire. Thinking name brands? We have them all. Thinking price? We beat the competitors. Free services? We have those too. For the guaranteed lowest price, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Hey, it's Reese McGuire. This is the home of the Sox, WEEI.
Nick Pivetta is putting on a clinic here today. We go to the 7th inning. Pivetta, 1 hit, no runs allowed. The offense has picked him up, and it's 6-0 Boston. Matt Olson to lead it off, and then Ozzie Albies and Travis d'Arnaud. Just an absolutely glorious day for a ball game. We've been lucky here the last couple weeks. In the hub is Matt Olson, who is 0 for 1 with a walk, takes a little outside with a curveball, 1-0. Spring has finally sprung in Boston. Long overdue. 1-0. Olson waits. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider, and it's 1-1. Another way I know that is every single time now I come to Fenway Park, every time there are Canadian geese babies walking across the street. Traffic is stopped completely. 1-1. And that's a little low. There's a reason Make Way for Ducklings was written about Boston. I mean, every single time I come, people are pausing for ducks and geese walking across the way. They're just oblivious. I love it. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Ripped foul down the right field line. Look out down there into the seats, and it's 2-2.
I feel like turkeys, too, are on their own schedule.
Do you have some in your yard?
Oh, wow, we have turkeys. Turkeys everywhere, boy. And you just sit there in middle of the road, they look at you. You look back, and they're like, what's up? Like they just don't want to move.
2-2. You just wait and say, just wait till November, buddy. The pitch is up the middle. Hamilton has it behind the bag. Little crow hopping to throw to first in time, and Olson is retired.
Well, Nick is absolutely rolling right now. I mean, that curveball rate's up to about 27%, and at 13 on the year, he's really gotten away from it. Not today. He's throwing for strikes. He's getting swings and misses. He's got a great fastball. When he does decide to go to the sweeper, it's located. This really is the best version of Nick Pivetta. We haven't seen this in some time now.
Here's Ozzie Albies, who's walked and struck out. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Cutter. And it's 0-1. Joe, I'm a little upset with Lou today. I mean, it's always fun to have him. But did you see what he has in the refrigerator behind us for the birthday boy, Doug Lane?
The clams. Yeah, he dug them up.
Come on. He always tells us he goes. The 0-1 is fouled off on the first base side.
Well, it was his birthday. I had to bring him 30 or 40 or so and allow him to do what he needs to do while we're on the road.
Yeah, what was I going to do with him on the plane, right?
Right. What are we going to do? I could have brought my glove and my knife. We could have eaten. We could have had a few raw, I guess.
0-2 with 1 down in the 7th. 6-0 Red Sox.
I'll do that next time, Will.
Pivetta throws, and he swings and misses, does Albies. This is just a absolute masterclass by Pivetta. His 9th strikeout, and they're 2 down for Travis d'Arnaud.
And again, this is against a team in his last 8 starts against the Braves. He had a 7.07 ERA. Faced them down in Atlanta, gave up 3 bombs, but that was his first time off the IL. This looks more like the Pivetta that we saw his first 2 starts of the year and towards the tail end of last year. Ton of swing and miss, in control.
Consecutive 9 strikeout starts. Look out, Lou. Curveball right over your head. Maybe to our right a touch.
That's the one you want to catch.
It is.
That was a little softy off the end of the bat.
Closer to Tom Glavine, who was a very good fielding pitcher.
How about the defense that staff played? Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz. They didn't need to make too many plays for themselves, truly. 0-1 pitch. A little bit high.
I walked in there to talk to Tom before the game. The minute I walked in the booth, I was 0 for 3. I opened up the door, just 0 for 3. This feeling of 0 for 3 came over my body.
Easy 0 for 3, though, right?
Easy 0 for 3.
Boy, did he figure it out after his first season in the big leagues. 1-1 the pitch. Again, fouled back. And it's 1-2.
I don't know what it was. You know, the Braves at that point, like they were like supposedly our rival.
Yeah, 6 times a year we had to
And
play
you know, we rolled out there, and it was whether it was Avery, but it was Smoltz and Maddox and Glavin, and for some reason everybody got sick or hurt whenever we went there, and I had to play.
Funny how that works, huh?
1-2. High drive into center field. Rafaela shielding himself from the sun with his bare right hand. He reaches up, makes the play, and the inning is over. Pivetta has just been fabulous. 92 pitches through 7 shutout innings. It's the stretch at Fenway. 6-0 Red Sox on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Network.
In between looking for your 10 lines this summer, let's see if you've got some money coming to you at findmassmoney.gov. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. The money could come from a long-forgotten bank account, payroll, refund checks, insurance proceeds. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov.
Have you heard the news? Matthews Nissan has arrived in Wellesley with a different kind of car dealership that's all about treating people right. Something that we've been doing since 1973 across New York and Pennsylvania. At Matthews Nissan, you'll never have to haggle to get our best prices. Our upfront, transparent prices are clearly marked, and no one gets a better deal than you. During our grand opening, get extra savings on our remaining 23s, like $6,000 off a Nissan Rogue S and $7,500 off a Frontier. Plus, we have the best rewards program in the business, Matthews Rewards Plus, where you earn 25% of everything you spend on service and can put it toward a future vehicle purchase up to $5,000 off. Visit the new Matthews Nissan of Wellesley, formerly Bernardi Nissan on Route 9, or MatthewsNissanofWellesley.com.
Matthews Auto Group. More every day, every way.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
Hi, this is Chris Martin. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Red Sox leading the Braves 6-0. Everybody stretched out here at Fenway Park. It'll be Rob Refsnyder lead it off against Ray Kerr. Great matchup for him. Good sign for the Braves. Jared Kelenic continues in the game out in left field, so he's all right. 7th inning brought to you by Sherwin-Williams. Their exclusive Pro Plus program helps you grow and manage your paint business. It seems almost unfair nowadays to call Refsnyder a left-handed killer because he's been great against pitchers from both sides. A pitch to him is a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. By the way, today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, buy 2, get 1 free on strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries. Pick 2 of your favorites and get a 3rd package or pint for free. Curveball misses down and in. And it's 1-1. Did you see handshakes and hugs for Mr. Pivetta?
I did. And if it is, it was outstanding.
Zach Kelly's warming, swing and a miss at a splitter, 1-2.
I mean, we saw a few of these from him last year, and the first 2 were good. Remember, he only had 2 starts on the road. When we came home, we were right in the IL, and the last 5 has been a struggle. But the last 2 outings, we're starting to see him, with a little bit more confidence, use all of his pitches. The curveball today was fantastic.
Refsnyder rips one down the left field line. Fair ball right on the chalk, and it bounces out of play. That'll be an automatic double for Refsnyder. Legitimately right on that left field line, and an inning-beginning double.
And Riley was kind of protecting the line almost because it was just a step and a jump. Just a fastball inner half. Ref out in front of it a little bit, but stays through it. And boy, you're right. This thing split that chalk line right into the stands for that double.
It's one that John McEnroe would say, you cannot be serious. Here's Rafi Devers, who was homered in the game and walked. He scored 2 runs. He swings late at a fastball. Must have been looking for something different there. He asks the umpire, Rackley, if that was a strike. Probably not, but either way, 0-1.
It's one of those you're glad you missed.
Yeah.
You don't want to put that one in play.
Refsnyder second, nobody out, 6-0 Red Sox. Kerr throws. Rafi takes a ball. Fastball, and it's 1-1. 4-2 Cardinals over the Stros in the 6th. Everybody else, it's going a little later. 1-1 to Devers. Pitch fouled off. That was a mighty rip. Fastball, and it's 1-2. He's throwing them all heat. 3 of them in a row.
These are the guys you want. So we talk about teams, get out to early leads and their records when you score first. It's because in the 5th, if you're up 3-0, as we know, you're not going to bring in your high leverage guys. It's the guys you want to face, and Kerr's one of them.
1-2 the pitch. Raffy fouls it off. He's seen 4 straight fastballs. When the Red Sox score first, they're 21-10. This guy, Kerr, has shown a splitter. You wonder whether he'll be tempted to do it here. The one thing about Devers is against off-speed, he slugs 800.
Change-ups you don't want to touch.
1-2. High drive into left field. Hit well. Back on it, Kelnick. At the track. At the wall. Goodbye! Devers hits his 2nd opposite field home run of the day. A backspinning liner into the monster seats. And it's 8-0 Red Sox.
You just can't keep throwing the fastballs. You're right in the same spot. I'm going to throw you, and it's 95. It's a good fastball, but I'm going to throw you 5 straight fastballs, outer third, somewhat elevated, until you hit one out. I don't understand the strategy. Kind of bold.
Cotton, here is Tyler O'Neill. Pitch to him down and in, ball 1.
His last 4 homers to left field, 7 of the 13 have been opposite field shots.
That's when he is so scary for the opponent. 1-0 to O'Neill, who's had a nice day. 2 for 3, swings and misses at a curveball. That's sort of what I was thinking about with the splitter, right? Yeah. But with Raffy, he murders that pitch too.
Not only was there no change of eye angle, but there was really nothing in. It was like 3 or 4 right in a row, the same spot.
You can't do that to that hitter.
No.
First homer off the lefty this season.
1-2. Pop foul.
Had his first multiple home run game.
I was looking up Lou against those great Braves pitchers. 1999, he played a game against Maddox.
0 for 3.
0 for 3. You did not strike out. Here's a pop foul on the first base side. They were not fun, huh?
No. It was an 0 for 9 weekend.
Is that right?
Yeah. And when they were like, Lou, we're going to hit for it, I'm like, thank you. What took you so long?
And just pinpoint command, right?
Yeah. Well, Glav, he'll never admit it, but he got about 6 inches on the outer.
Yeah. Change up away.
1-2 is inside.
Hey, when you
say that to him,
you keep hitting it, and it's you're as good as he is. That's Maddox relied on movement and location. He was location, smolts, power stuff.
2-2. Low.
It's not fun.
Why did Maddox get so many ground balls to the pitcher? Comebackers.
Because people are out in front or just trying to stay up the middle. He had so much movement on it. He's always in great position after he threw the baseball.
3-2. Tom Amansky style. That's fouled off.
Well, Wakey was a great fielder because after he threw the knuckleball, he was almost like standing in a fielding position.
Like an infielder.
And Maddox was very similar. Like he had such great form that after he threw it, good athlete, that after he delivered the baseball, he's just sort of standing there waiting for you to hit the baseball, be another infielder.
Pitch to O'Neill is swung on and missed. Curveball fouled into the mitt. How about the run that Devers is now on? So today, he's 2 for 2 with a couple homers, a walk and 3 runs scored. So now he is 7 for his last 18 with 3 homers, a double, 6 runs scored, and 7 runs driven in. That'll do. 1 down. Here's Dom Smith. Pitch is a strike on the outside corner.
And Joe, you mentioned it's his first home run against lefties, and the numbers against lefties are down. The numbers in scoring position are down. He's having a monster year.
A 1. Low.
If he can just get back to kind of that average, right? It's 641 OPS against lefties. Of course, over 1,000 against righties, so just get back to respectable against lefties.
1-1. That's looped into center field. That's a base hit. Red Sox are getting healthy here. They do have a right-hander up in the bullpen. Hamilton is due up next. 1 down in the 7th inning. It's an 8-0 ball game. Stay tuned for the Nissan Postgame show after we are done here. Hurry in, epic offers are going fast at the Nissan Thrill of Summer sales event. Shop your local Nissan store, nissanusa.com. 8-0. Here's Hamilton, who's looked good again. Pitch to him. High fly deep to left field. Kelnick onto the track is there to make the play. Jammed him, I think, a little bit. And David is gone.
He has looked good recently. You have to give him all the credit in the world. When he first came up, Hamilton, the game sped up on him. Defensively, there wasn't a lot of confidence. Made some errors. And he really sat for 10 days, almost 2 weeks, watched the game, slowed everything down, and came out. He's been really good for this team. Second, short, wherever it may be, and swinging it.
Rafaela almost always swings at the first pitch. He does here, and he's over the top of a curveball, 0-1. Not shy.
And it gets to the point, too, where you got to use the scouting report against you for your advantage. If you take the first pitch, you're going to be 1-0 a lot more because they're not going to throw you a strike.
He did not get one there, 0-1. Another curve. That probably would have been called a strike, but either way, it's 0-2.
I used to say that to Nomar. He used to swing first pitch all the time, but he used to hit rockets. And I'd be like, you're almost setting the pitchers up. They're not throwing you a strike. If you started taking for a week, enough to get on the scouting report, it would change, and you'd be 1-0 against everyone.
0-2. Pitch is fouled off. How did he take that advice?
You get the first slider out.
Yeah, he close to 400 on that first pitch.
I try to give it the advice for normal, hitters. Like I said, if you do it for a series, right? That scouting report change. He's being more selective. He's taking the first pitch.
0-2 to Rafaela. Swing and a miss. He got him on a curveball, and the inning is over. Raffy, though, hits his second homer of the day after 7. 8-0 Red Sox on the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.
At 110 Grill, you'll find modern American cuisine in a trendy, casual atmosphere. Visit one of 110 Grill's 36 locations all throughout New England, where you can enjoy favorites like pulled pork mac and cheese, chicken caprese, steak tips, and so much more. The 110 Grill menu features the freshest ingredients, and 100% of their core menu can be made gluten-free. 110 Grill is an official partner with the Red Sox Radio Network. Visit 110grill.com for more information.
For the 47th year in a row, Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks. The trucks that move mountains also move boats, bricks, and 2x4s. Work days and weekends, job sites and campsites. F-150 and the all-new Super Duty never stop working, just like you. Ford F-Series, official truck of your Boston Red Sox and America's #1 selling trucks 47 years straight. It's a record that may never be broken until next year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
A very, very delicious sale is happening now at Shaws and Star Market. Hey, it's Lou. Today through Thursday, buy 2, get 1 free on select varieties of strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Yeah, it's a berry bonanza. Pick 2 of your favorite berries and get a 3rd package or pint for free. Lowest price item is the one that's free. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Fresh berries are ripe and ready. Hurry in and save. Shaws and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
In between looking for your tan lines this summer, let's see if you've got some money coming to you at findmassmoney.gov. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. The money could come from a long-forgotten bank account, payroll, refund checks, insurance proceeds. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov.
This is Tyler O'Neill. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Well, what a job by Nick Pivetta. He departs after 7 innings of one-hit shutout baseball. He was dominant. He walked 2 and he fanned 9. Turns it over to Zach Kelly. Kelly just back today when Chris Martin went on the IL with anxiety issues. Kelly, the reliever, was farmed out after a 3-inning stint against Milwaukee on May 25th, his last appearance. He is 0-1 on the season with an ERA of 2.16. There's a call strike. He had some trouble throwing strikes for a little bit, but bounced back in his last couple of outings before being sent to Worcester. 0-1 to the right-hand batting Duvall, who's fouled to first twice And the pitch is swung and hit hard to center field. Rafaela, though, back a step. Reaches up and grabs it. Rays have made some quick outs in this one. The only hit was a bloop single to right by Riley leading off the fourth inning. Just a flare. Otherwise, we'd be on high drama.
Nick was outstanding. That's the best we've seen him in a while since he's been... This is really his first and second start of the year, and really what we saw towards the tail end of last year. Big mix, a lot more curveballs, trying to find that pitch again. It's still a good one. You can still mix both that and the sweeper in. He can be dominant. He was here today.
Lennick is twice grounded out 4-3. And the left-hand batter takes low ball one. Pivetta's now lined up with an extra day rest to pitch against his old team, the Phillies, on Tuesday here. Here it is. Fastball riding up and away.
You know, Zach's got some great stuff. You know, when you look at what he's threw the ball well here in Boston, got a 2.16 ERA. Just that, you know, they needed to make a move, and there's still things to work on. And for him, it's about location. It's about limiting the walks, which is a bigger issue for him at times.
2-0. Driven deep down the right field line. Hooking. Foul. Home run distance, but foul.
His stuff is so good. 16 2/3. Only 11 hits, but 10 walks. He had that one outing. Remember, I think in Tampa, he walked 4 guys in the inning. Didn't give up a run, I don't think, but he walked 4 guys.
Yep.
Guy got thrown out.
Yeah, 1 inning, 4 walks, 1 strikeout. 2-1 pitch is up and away. Pivetta threw 91 pitches. He was dominant. This is J.P. Martinez hitting for Clinic. Remember, somebody hurt his wrist or his hand diving for a ball. Martinez just up from AAA, takes a strike over the inside edge, a left-hand hitter. For his first hit this season. Three and two, the pitch. He swung on and missed. He blew him away with a high heater. That's 10 strikeouts by the Red Sox pitching staff.
Well, Kelly's got great stuff, and you know the fastball is going to sit at 96 in that area. It's the changeup. It's at 83. We talk about differential and velocity. That's a big difference. He's got a cutter and a sweeper. The stuff is electric, just much like Tanner Houck, right? Get some consistency, find the zone, let your stuff play.
Strike one called. The right-hand batting Arceus twice struck out against the pitcher he was 6-4-7 against entering today's play. And the pitch is taken high, missed on a breaking ball.
4 2/3 in the pitch. 7 hits, 6 runs earned.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 1 home run allowed.
Zach Kelly trying to finish this one off. We're in the 8th, 2 out, nobody on. And a foul to the backstop. Schwellenbach is on the negative end of this one for 2/3 inning, 6 runs, 7 hits, 2 walks, 1 intentional, and 4 Ks. Kurt charged with the last 2 runs on the Devers homer. 1-2 delivery coming to Orlando Arcia. He swings and misses. He fans for the 3rd time today. 1-2-3 they go, and we go to the bottom of the 8th. Sweet Caroline time here. Resounding today with an 8-0 lead as we go to the 8th on the the bottom of the 8th from the Shaws and Star Market WER Red Sox Network.
Mass Mutual is an official partner of the Red Sox. And as fans first, we know you're already zoning out. So here are 20 soothing seconds of Fenway sounds, because there's nothing like being at the ballpark. This meditation is brought to you by Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. Learn more at massmutual.com/Red Sox.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah, crazy story. So I'm at the Nissan Thrill of Summer Sales event when Dave, the sales guy, asks, "Want to test drive the Rogue?" And I'm like, "Let's go." We're driving when Dave says, "Check out the VC turbo engine." I hit the gas and whoosh. I'm like, "Okay, I wasn't expecting that." Dave goes, "If you think that's cool, watch this." Dave shows me the miles per gallon and I'm like, "Whoa, that's pretty impressive fuel economy." Dave mentions, "These new cars are going fast." And in that moment, I had to have that Rogue. Crazy, right?
Wait till you hear how I got my Sentra. Now get 1.9% APR financing on the 2024 Nissan Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city, 34 highway to 30 city, 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. For well-qualified buyers, excludes Platinum. Subject to Nissan Motor Acceptance Corporation credit approval. See dealer for financing details. N7824.
In between looking for your tan lines this summer, let's see if you've got some money coming to you at findmassmoney.gov. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. The money could come from a long-forgotten bank account, payroll, refund checks, insurance proceeds. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov.
Hey, it's Reese McGuire. This is the home of the Sox, WEEI.
Martinez in left field for the Braves. And they have Herget, a new pitcher on the hill. Right-hander, and he will face McGuire, Duran, and Valdez. Boy, Rafi left the game after the 7th inning in his second home run to get a little rest. Dahlbeck taking over. Stay tuned after the game, the Nissan post-game show. Epic offers going fast at the Nissan Thrill of Summer Sales event. Ball one missing to McGuire with a sac fly to left field. So not trying to bunt and grounded out 6-4-3. Here's the delivery from the slim right-hander, and it's a call strike. Herget 0-1 in 4 games with a 2.84 ERA. He's only pitched 6 in the 3rd inning since his recall from AAA. The 1-1 down and in. Red Sox have some fun here today as they are well on their way to spoiling the Braves' attempt for a season sweep.
Yeah, it is nice to break out and put up a little 8 spot. We know the lineup's capable of it. It's just there's a lot of youth, so to do it consistently is the issue.
That's outside.
Doesn't hurt when your best player hits 2 homers.
Well, that's the whole thing. You look at the guys, Devers gets 2 bombs. O'Neill gets a couple of hits, drives in a run, and top of the order really did a lot of damage. It's kind of what you need.
There's a swing and a drive to right field. Hit well back to the warning track to the bullpen, and it's going to stay in the yard. Right fielder Duvall fought the sun, but made the play right on the track in front of the visiting bullpen. And there's one man down. Red Sox will go to the White Sox, who, of course, have the worst record in the game. And they have the worst ERA in the game. Giving up the most runs and earned runs in the game.
Well, then.
And home runs. They lead the league in many negative categories. Ball one missing to Duran, who's grounded out 4-3, struck out triple off the wall in left center and hit a fly ball to center. The 0-1 from Herget. Check swing, low and away. So you figure, and that ballpark plays small when it's warm.
Yeah.
In Chicago, plays big when it's cold.
How many people are going to be there? A couple thousand?
With that, the pitch, swing and a foul to the backstop.
I played there in both extremes. You play out in Chicago in April, and it is like snowing.
Yeah.
And then I've also gone out there, maybe not in June, but July, August, when we pull out of a day game and it says like 104.
Very warm.
Like ridiculously hot.
Yep.
Both extremes. Very rarely have I ever gone out there and been like, this is a nice day. Hopefully this weekend.
The ball flies, especially to left, though, when it's warm. Here's the pitch, and Durant lines a foul, third base side.
I look, the forecast looks absolutely lovely.
70s, right?
Let's go.
White Sox, who play the Cubs tonight, have won 15 and lost 46. 31 games under 246, their winning percentage, 24.6%. Here's the pitch, and it's up and away. Well, they're historically bad.
The Red Sox can get back to 500 for what, the 14th time this year if they do, if they win this game? If 10 days from now they're still at 500, I think that's quite an accomplishment.
Me too.
Because you got to get some wins out in Chicago with the Phillies and Yankees coming to town.
2-2 deal. Swinging a high drive to right field. Hit well. Duvall back to the warning track, fighting the sun by the bullpen, but this one's gone. In fact, it made the bleachers. Over the visiting bullpen, a home run for Jaron Duran, his 4th of the year. It is 9th triple earlier, and the Red Sox now lead it 9-0.
This was a breaking ball. Like he had fouled off some fastballs kind of over that third base dugout. And instead, he gets a hanging breaking ball a little higher than belt high that ends up inner half. And it just sort of falls right into it, puts a beautiful swing on it.
Right.
Launches it over the Braves bullpen.
So 9-0. 3 home runs for the Red Sox today. And Jamie Westbrook is hitting here for Valdez. Valdez was 1 for 4 with a booming double to deep right center to drive it a run. Westbrook takes outside looking for his first major league hit. He's 0 for 2. It's on catcher's interference. Walked his first plate appearance. 2-0. Very good deals. And a ground ball pull foul to the third base coach Kyle Hudson, who makes a nice one-hand stab. Former wide receiver for Illinois. Played in the Rose Bowl.
You know, back when I played here and had a lot of friends and family come in, it was, number one, players didn't pay for the tickets. Everybody had 6. I could gobble up 30 if I needed it.
Down and in. They have no tax on the tickets.
No,
then, right?
Now they hit you a little bit. And when you're a rookie, like this guy getting called up for the first time, that first game paycheck is out in the seats somewhere.
Number 73, Jamie Westbrook. Here's the 3-1. And he tries to check, can't do it on a pitch away.
That's true, although the big league minimum right now is what, $750?
Yeah, it's only about 7 times the amount that it was when I was in 1998.
3-2 pitch. Swing. There's a line drive to left field. He gets down for his first major league hit. Cut off by Martinez, and we'll get the ball for Jamie Westbrook. Hit number 1 as a big leaguer after over 1,100 games in the minor leagues. Well, that has to make that young man feel very good. His family's been here. They do get the ball. They flip it into the dugout. Duran hands it to one of the clubhouse attendants, and Westbrook has the ball for his first major league hit.
That is beautiful. Barrel man. You know, he threw him a 3-1 slider that he cheated on a little bit, and just like the good hitter that he is, if you're going to throw it to me 3-1, you're probably going to throw it to me 3-2. He does again, hangs it, and a line drive to left, and his family absolutely loves it in the stands.
Ref Snyder takes low and away. Great to see for Jamie Westbrook.
That's fun.
I can never get enough of that stuff. I mean, that's just human emotion right there.
That is fun. All those years in the minor leagues, you got a big league knock.
First major league hit. Ref Snyder's 2 for 4, single and a double. And he takes one inside.
I also love looking into the Red Sox dugout, and here's Jason Varitek doing like the Grizzly Bears celebration. They're thrilled for him. And how about the fans at Fenway?
Yeah.
They're aware of it. They were fired up.
That dugout blew up, didn't it?
Especially when a guy's paid his dues like Westbrook has.
He can hit.
2-0 pitch. Curve in there for a strike to ref.
That's such a smart move by Alex Cora. I mean, he just thinks about everything. And low pressure situation, get the kid and at bat late in the game against a guy who does not have overwhelming stuff.
Yeah. Jimmy Hergert will survive forever to Jamie Westbrook.
There's a ground ball foul off the leg of the batter.
Who was your first hit against?
Mike Morgan.
See?
The well-traveled Mike Morgan.
Yeah. It was about his 48th year that year, I think. He was with the Twins. It was on the road. Then we came home, and it was Jose Rosado here with the home run. But that's what I mean, like Jamie Westbrook.
You still have that tape, don't you?
Yeah. Jimmy Hergert, the rest of his life.
One out here in the 8th. The pitch to Ref Snyder. Swing and a miss at a high curveball. He is out. Well, the Red Sox have had 9 runs on 13 hits, having some fun here.
You know, I talked to Jamie before in the dugout in the clubhouse. I was like, man, you've gotten on base every almost, way possible. And he said one of his agents sent him a card about the 8 possible ways to get on base. And he's like, you're on pace to reach these 8 quicker than anyone in the history of the game. So now he's got a knock.
He got the catcher's interference there. It was yesterday. Swinging strike by Dahlbeck. Bobby broke an offer with a hoop double to right last night against the very outstanding lefty Max Fried. 0-1. This is Raffy's spot. Raffy at 2 home runs. First home run game of the season. That one's low and away. Raffy 2 for 3 with an intentional walk. Both home runs at the opposite field. He scored 3, drove in 3. The Red Sox will have a happy flight to Chicagoland. 1-1 pitch from Herget. Strike over the outside edge to Dahlbeck.
They've had a lot of those this year. For some reason, they tend to win on getaway day.
But they don't win the first game of a series. That's been a real problem. 1-9 at home opening series. Here's a 1-2 on the outside.
It kind of feels like a Sunday.
Yeah.
Right? Well, they're really good. They lost their first Sunday game. Were they 9-1 on Sundays? Yeah, you talk about those series openers, 6-14. 11-8 on series finales.
Swing and a miss at a curve, strike 3. Dahlbeck fans on a breaking ball. That retires the side, but the Red Sox get another on the Duran home run. 9-0 Boston as we go to the 9th from the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
When it comes to getting the guaranteed lowest price on Toyo tires, there's only one place to go, Town Fair Tire. And when it comes to getting more free services for life than anywhere else on Toyo tires, there's only one place to go, Town Fair Tire. So when you're in the market for a new set of Toyo tires, there's only one place to go, because nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. Absolutely nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
It's the bottom of the 9th. 2 outs, and here's the pitch. It's a deep shot to left center field. It's back, gone!
The only thing better than your team winning is that feeling you get when opening up your brand new iPhone 15. Hey, Boston fans, right now at Verizon, new and existing customers can get the amazing iPhone 15. Enjoy tons of storage for all the ballpark picks this summer. There's a deal out there for everyone at Verizon.
Every great team is built around its stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco Sport. Its iconic styling really sets it apart on the road, and its all-terrain capability makes it ready for anything. Then, there's the Ford Explorer. There's room for 7 passengers and a ton of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
In between looking for your tan lines this summer, let's see if you've got some money coming to you at findmassmoney.gov. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. The money could come from a long-forgotten bank account, payroll, refund checks, insurance proceeds. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov.
This is Tyler O'Neill. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
9th inning, Red Sox with a very comfortable 9-0 lead here. And in Herb Chambers' batting order, top of the order coming up. Herb Chambers, Mercedes-Benz of Boston, Mercedes-Benz of Natick, and flagship motor cars of Linfield, Harris, Raleigh, Ozuna against Keller. His third appearance, the first pitch is grounded foul by Harris, strike 1. The center fielder grounded on 4-3, struck out and hit a fly ball to center. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan Postgame Show. Epic offers going fast of the Nissan Thrill of Summer Sales event. At NissanUSA.com. That one's away. A call to strike, though, 0-2. Here's the pitch home, and it is a little bit low and outside.
This is the first time we've seen Keller in a 1-inning appearance. He's gone 4 and then 2. And already that was 95 on the year. His fastball is usually 93.
On inside, he was 0-2 with the White Sox. Overall ERA 4.86 at the moment. They like his stuff. 2-2. Foul left side, out of play. Today's flex of the game so far. Well, up the first Raffy Devers home run to put the Red Sox ahead. Get to buy a car this season, try Flex Car instead. Flex Car's monthly car subscription includes insurance, maintenance, roadside assistance, and more. Tapper out front, and it's bobbled by the catcher. Safe at first is Harris. I think McGuire would have had an out at first. It was right where the grass and track meet on the right side. He went to pick it up and sort of overran it.
Still should be a hit, I think.
If it is, it'd be just their second hit.
because he does pop out. It's just on the outside of that dirt circle as it was touching the grass. He pops out quick, and like you said, Joe, I think kind of overruns it a little bit. Maybe, peeks to first base, thinks about the throw before he tries bare hands that play.
There's the pitch foul around the batter's box by Riley, who's had the only other hit, a bloop single to right. They still haven't scored it yet. They call it an error, so still only one hit. We'd be sitting in high drama. The hit by Riley was a blooper. Ground ball to short. Here's the flip to second, out on the first, double play. Just like that. Well, the error wiped out. They have just one hit in this game. 6-4-3, 2 down in the ninth.
I guess that's ordinary effort for a catcher. Doesn't feel like that easy a play to me, though.
No, it's not an easy play, but he does pop out and has total control. Like, it wasn't like on the run. He had total control of it. He just took his eye off it, and you're right.
Ozuna had a quiet series. Gives away to Zach Short, pinch hitting. Pitch is low and away. He was with the Red Sox for about an hour.
He was.
Early in May.
That fourth inning, that little sweeper off the end of the bat by Riley. Just caught it off the end, a little soft line drive to right field. It's the only hit they have.
They haven't been shut out this season, but they're on the verge of being shut out on one hit. 2-0 pitch is a breaking ball strike to Short, the right-hand batter. Began the year with the Mets, hitting 130 overall, 3 RBIs and 66 plate appearances. The 2-1, a little low and away. 9-0 Red Sox, 2 out, top of the ninth. Try to split this series. And the homestand, there's a drive down the right field line. O'Neill fighting the sun, shallow right, he's there, and he has it, and the ball game is over. The Red Sox blank the high-powered Atlanta Braves. The final, Red Sox 9 and Atlanta nothing. Red Sox back to 500 and 31-31. Totals and more next on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
If you're shopping for a new car, the choice is simple. Herb Chambers. We offer legendary customer service, the largest inventory in New England, the lowest prices, and the best value. Find out for yourself today at any one of our convenient Herb Chambers locations.
As a Boston sports fan, we know heartbreak. Hey, we even have a friggin' hill named after. But we also know wicked awesome, like all our championship parades. When it comes to getting your CPAP supplies, New Englanders deserve a wicked awesome experience. Eastern MedTech is the GOAT of CPAP suppliers. Next time you need supplies for your CPAP anywhere in New England, depend on Eastern MedTech. Call 857-400-0044 or see easternmedtech.com.
This is Danielle Ferrier at Heading Home. We are a leading provider of emergency shelter and housing for children and adults experiencing homelessness. Today, we are facing a housing crisis in Massachusetts, which is why we've teamed up with community partners like Winchester Cooperative Bank.
This is Steve Stewart at Winchester Cooperative Bank. As a community bank, we're committed to supporting programs that make a positive impact on our neighbors in need. We've teamed up with Heading Home to address the crisis of housing. Together, we are working to give everyone a safe place to call home. Winchester Cooperative Bank, member FDIC, member DIF.
This is Hall of Famer Joe Castiglione making sure you know the Shaws and Star Market Grand Slam Summer Sweepstakes is back, and you could win free groceries for a year plus other great prizes. Check your receipt for an entry code when you spend $50 or more and buy participating items like Coca-Cola 12-packs. More details and official rules at GrandSlamSummerSweeps.com. Shaws and Star Market, proud to be the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
This is the Nissan Postgame Show. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com.
Well, that was a fun day at Fenway Park. The Red Sox beat the Braves 9-0. Nick Pivetta utterly dominant. Rafi Devers hits 2 home runs. Duran, just enormous day at the plate. Jaron had yet another triple. He homered late in the game, and he really looked like he was locked in at the plate. Once again, Jamie Westbrook, his first major league hit, and the Red Sox cruise 9-0 to take the finale of this 2-game series from the Atlanta Braves. Sox get 9 runs on 13 hits, no runs, only 1 hit for the Atlanta Braves. Boston did make the 1 error in the 9th inning. Welcome into the Nissan Postgame Show. Will Fleming, Lou Merlone, and Joe Castiglione. And gentlemen, look, I mean, we can talk about Devers. He goes off again. He's now got 13 homers. He drove in 3 today. He's got 32 of those. But the story of today starts and finishes with Nick Pivetta.
He was awesome. He had everything going. A great fastball, really. And he threw more curves and was very effective with those curves. He really mixed it up. And he was dominant, totally dominant, and went for a blue pit, but a lot more drama.
Yeah, you know, when this game started, we mentioned that he really needs to mix it up against these guys, right? And it's been a lot of fastball dominant in those first 4 starts coming off the IL. The last outing, you started to see that sweeper and a little bit more and some curveballs. Today, he doubled his curveball usage. He was throwing it for strikes. He was getting swings and misses. He was partnering that up with the sweeper. It wasn't separate. He was throwing both of these very effectively. That was the best I've seen him look in a long time this year. Maybe his first outing of the year, but that was really nice to see.
Tremendous effort by Pivetta. We'll check in the Red Sox clubhouse in just a moment. We'll step aside, come back to more Nissan Postgame Show live from Fenway Park. 9-0 Red Sox beat the Braves in the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Hey, it's Lou. Shaw's and Star Market Grand Slam Summer Sweepstakes is back.